What's up, Froggy? What's up, Froggy? Hope you're doing awesome, Froggy.
Check it. Pumping up the meter. Roll me a ring leader, mad party bleeder. Make this what I'm on. Lead after leader. Hey, can you dig it? I come alive, y'all give me what you got. Back up, pump, stick up, pump your fist up. You check the side of the buck, shots your bust, slip up. Move it up all night. Body rock, show me what you got. Let go break. Slip up. To make it feel alright. Move it up all night. Body rock, show me what you got. Let go break.
Come on, Froggy. Come on, Froggy. Come on, Froggy.
Hello. Oh shit, that's my mic. I turned down my mic. I was trying to turn down the video so I could talk over it, and I turned down my mic. Wait, the best part is coming up. The best part. I didn't miss it for once. I made. Holy smokes! 1 second. Oh shit, my Tamagotchi. I have to, holy crap, I can just hear my brain getting domed in. What the fuck? Hold on, I have to send a babysitter after my Tamagotchi. No, I'm here! I saw it! It was great! I got these 2 Tamagotchi connections, and I played them so much, nonstop, that I was like, you know what, you deserve a little treat. And I got a Tamagotchi Uni. Oh my god! The Tamagotchi Uni is so fire! There's a babysitter! So when I go live, I can leave a babysitter with my Tamagotchi! Did I bring the milk is crazy?
Froggy, what's going on?
Oh my god, okay, let's get the frick to it.
Come on, Froggy.
Oh my god, the inspiration carousel. I love that.
Oh shit, here we go.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm so happy to be back. I'm so... Bluto! Bluto Punch. Bluto Punch. I missed you, Bluto. Wait, you can't hear the TTS? That's not right.
Come on, Froggy.
I can hear the TTS. You can't hear it?
Come on, Froggy.
Froggy, what's going on?
Oh, how the turntables. Wait, you got a Tamagotchi? Do you like the Tamagotchi pics? All right, that's true. You're right. I shouldn't be ableist. I was pretty mad that I couldn't fit through that door, but I shouldn't be too bad because I put the head on. My head isn't like that all the time. Hold on 1 second. How? You guys can't hear the VTS?
Froggy.
But I can hear it? Oh my god! I fixed it! Now you can hear. There we go. What do you mean no? You don't want to hear? You don't want to hear that sultry little voice? Holy
Froggy,
crap.
so glad you're back for my lucky month of being in the launch. Hope all your travels to the gun went well, and that you've not killed too many Tamagotchi.
Well, so the Tamagotchi connections, I'm not having much luck
Holy
with.
shit, Froggy, I missed you.
Oh, you guys, I'm not gonna cry today because
Welcome
everyone,
back, Froggy. Did you get the milk? Also, did your head swelling go down?
The head swelling went down and so is my
One
knee
old
swelling.
checking here with the Stinky and this wonderful community. Glad you are back, FroggyLoch.
Thank you. Oh my god, I'm so overwhelmed. Jesus fucking Christ,
Hey,
holy
Froggy
shit.
Chat, with the propeller hat from Weebcon. It was nice to meet you.
Oh my god, I remember you! I wanted all of your clothes. I've tried to stop asking
Cherry and
people.
gold shrimp, cherry and rainbow shrimp, cherry and gold shrimp, cherry and rainbow shrimp, cherry and gold shrimp, cherry and rainbow shrimp.
Cherry and a rainbow shrimp, cherry and a rainbow shrimp, cherry and a rainbow shrimp,
Welcome
cherry
back
and a
to
rainbow
the world of the
shrimp.
walking froggy.
I have tried to stop asking people for their clothes or
FroggyLoch
even
is.
complimenting them on their clothes because people have tried to give me their
My
clothes.
Stinky cameo shows back as up today is the best day ever.
You know what's horrible is today is actually my shower day, I think. I don't think I showered yesterday. I think today is my shower day.
Don't the backyard house Mike with a head
No.
in your ass.
No. What the hell did you just say? I'm sorry? What did No, I don't
Froggy,
want
hope
clothes.
You are well.
I have clothes.
Froggy, hope you are
Help.
well.
Help.
Well.
Help.
Well.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
13 moons. Good to
How do you
have
guys do
back,
that?
Froggy.
How do you keep breaking the Jesus Christ! On a freaking
12 months,
bicycle!
let's go.
With
Also,
a
the
stick!
Stinky Frog
Holy
returns.
shit!
Yeah.
What the? Thank you so much, guys! What the fuck? Thank you so much much for all of the
So
bits
one
and the
month with
subs
the
and the
frog.
hype train. I'm so fucking overwhelmed. Jesus Christ. How do you keep breaking the
My roommate bought me
TTS?
one of your keychain charms, so I wear it as a dangly earring now. Quit taking people's clothes.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so I got these
Sure
keychain
did.
charms of
Or
parrots.
Sure weak. Let's
As
be
you can
honest
see,
here.
Froggy is
Truth
truly
nuke. Truth apocalypse.
You can't have my clothes. It's my brand now. All the geckos know me for it.
Are you serious? Oh my god. I
Welcome
want
back.
your propeller hat. I think what I'm gonna start doing. Oh my god. So what I did, holy shit, I have to tell you because I think it's the funniest
No.
thing. I think it's the fun. Hey, where am I? Oh!
Chocolate. Please.
Wait, did you break my model? Help! 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 Hey, can you help? Holy shit, am I back? Okay, I don't have hands. That's fine. I'll figure that out later. That's not a... Yeah?
You were literally the sweetest person I've lived in, and I permanently have a froggy-shaped heart after meeting you.
Oh my god! That is... What the fuck?
Louis Mama, our streamer, is back. Froggy, did you know this interesting koi fact? They
What?
tend to travel in packs of 4. If they sense danger, A koi, B koi, and C koi will all flee, leaving koi D alone. Crazy.
Wait, so they have a sacrificial koi? I get that though, because if I was a koi, I would be the sacrificial koi.
Froggy-locker.
Hope you're doing awesome, Froggy.
Help! Why are you breaking
Missed
my
you so
stream?
much. My cameo shit. Lots of love.
Help! Oh,
Well,
oh, I'm trying to get
It's still
help.
good to see you,
Help.
Froggy.
There we go. We got the
Even if you're
TTS pet. There he is. I knew I was forgetting something. Help! Please,
I
my leg
forgot
just
to
got
renew
better.
the sub.
Please. Please, help! And you're breaking my model! You're beating my model so much
No
that it
help
is
to be found.
breaking! Are we good? Are you gonna stop? Are you gonna calm down? Are you please?
Froggy is back, FroggyLoch Club.
Guys! Guys! Help! Guys!
Been
Help!
waiting for
Holy
due to the DTs. 3 oinkers wearing pants, plate of hot air, basket of grandma's breakfast, and change the bolt of gill. Got it.
What did you just say to me? You can't
7
breathe air,
months
so
in
you
the
ate your
box.
grandma's
Welcome
breakfast?
back,
What?
Froggy.
Help! What are you saying?
Is that my good the
Help!
frog of
Help!
the watch
What's
FroggyLoch
up,
you?
Help!
Froggy?
I'm gonna go to a
What's up,
hospital. Help!
Froggy? Hope you're doing awesome.
I can't
Please,
afford many
my
bits
body is
until
small.
I find employment again. But I'm so glad you are back. We
Oh,
love you.
no!
We miss
Ow!
you, FroggyLoch. This is the scuff we missed.
Please!
As you can see, Froggy is
We
Please!
missed you, Froggy.
I miss you too. I miss you guys so much.
Jim
Oh
back
my
at
god.
Froggy
I
Deer
fucking
Center.
Come on, Froggy.
I like a joke that I like to make is that I stream
Absolutely
because
not take our love frog.
oh well, okay.
Break
if
it.
you insist.
Break it like
but only if you take mine in return. Holy shit. I am so
The
I
sacrificial koi is also known as decoy.
Froggy, Froggy,
you know, you know.
Froggy, Froggy, what's going on?
So happy to see my cameo she back and better than ever.
What's up, Froggy? What's
the
up,
decoy.
Froggy? Hope
The
you're doing
decoy?
awesome,
Return of
Froggy.
the frog
Help!
frog. She's
Help!
vibrating frog. Woo woo woo
Help!
frog woo.
Please.
Froggy be back. As a
Hey, guys! Hey, I'm really happy to see you too!
the
But I'm having a
streets shall
stroke,
run in
please!
gladness.
I don't think I
The
can
lake
take any
shall
more brain
shine and burn.
damage!
All sorrow fail on sadness of the FroggyLoch's return.
Wait, what? What did you just say? What did you just... You're burning your sadness?
Ask me about my
No, no, we're not doing that today.
Froggy,
We're not
FroggyLoch
talking about your
is
reader
back.
today.
what's going on?
Maybe another time. We should have, you know what? We should have a stream where we just ask you about your reader because you would like to ask me to ask you about your reader so much that we should have like a ask me about my reader stream. Ooh! don't you know how like wieners have different shapes?
Come on,
What if we like made a spreadsheet and we categorized wiener types, and then we found out which wieners were like the most popular in our community and which wieners
sick,
weren't?
Not the cool kind of sick, but being here makes it better. Also, don't push yourself too much now that you returned FroggyLoch and
I
no
won't.
Weiner.
I won't. Don't
Please.
you heckin' worry. Don't you stinking worry. I won't do that.
Froggy, what's going
No,
on?
I've been wanting to get back. I just
2
haven't been.
years, what the heck? This frog is my own. What the hell? I couldn't imagine what
Oh,
life
God,
would
help!
be like
My
without
mod
a
is already
welcome
calling
back,
me.
my
What did I
liege, and this
do?
being made insane by you. I can't wait to have fun again.
Help! Help! Hello?
Hey,
I've been
blood, I
gone
just
from
felt the
streaming for
urge
6
to
weeks.
kill Queen
Oh,
Biffy,
it's
you
my
know.
first day
Kill that
back.
queen, you know.
Help! They're beating
Like, come
me!
on, bro, king of the
It's my
castle.
first day back streaming for 6 weeks. Hey, we should do a
I'm
dick
not
rape
giving
stream.
the
Shut
code
the
of my
fuck
Weiner.
up, dude.
That's not what. It's not dick rating. It's dick
Less than 10 minutes and
categorization.
you were talking about dicks. That's my
Froggy,
cameo
what's going
shit.
on?
It's dick categorization. I think. Wait, is this like that time where I did the poop spreadsheet?
Not even 20 minutes in yet, and she's talking about dicks.
And I thought it was really funny, but then everyone was
What's
like,
up,
"There's objectively
Froggy?
nothing funny about
What's
it.
up,
It's just
Froggy?
weird."
Hope you're
Okay.
doing awesome. Froggy.
Sometimes, so how I've learned to socialize in this neurotypical world as a neurodivergent individual
Ask me about my
is
wiener.
no, not right now. Is I like to try and think of the most obscure, random, strange
Froggy,
thing that I can, and then I will say that or
Froggy,
do
what's
that
21
because
minutes, and not
usually
only dicks, but
when-
poop also.
what I've learned.
Froggy, what's going on?
Shut the fuck up, you don't know how to socialize.
That's fucked up. That is so cruel of you to say.
Froggy, what's going on?
Help. Hey, if I did get TOS'd, I think it would be worth it. If I got TOS'd over like we made a spreadsheet to categorize. Oh, wait, a personality quiz. That's even better. Last night I did a
Froggy, what's going on?
Wait, why is everything down there? Hold on. I just realized, like, Maticus was down there,
Froggy.
and the alerts are down there? Why is everything down there? What's going on?
We missed you so much, Froggy. I
Help.
hope your knees are better.
Froggy.
Oh, I found it. Okay, I put it back in place. Okay, there we go.
Froggy Dunduri's model went.
The scale is huge. I authentically, like, I left and everything was working
Someday
fine.
Froggy will
what's
learn.
going on?
It's a faint hope, but still.
What? No, this is authentically a tip. Even if you're neurotip.
Froggy,
Ah,
what's
please!
going on?
Please! I
It
beg
was
of
so
thee!
cool seeing you a whipping. I'm already making a second bigger son for ya.
Oh my god, that was you! I went back to, no, I'm not gonna jump around because I have
He's talking
tails.
about Filipino horoscope. Let's go.
I have tails from Weebcon, and I don't wanna miss a thing, so I don't wanna jump around. I will get to that. Oh my god,
What's
but
up,
I want you to know that I
Froggy?
cried.
What's up?
I cried when you
Froggy?
handed me my
you're
son.
doing
I started
awesome,
just like,
Froggy.
I took it, and I went to the back, and I started crying, and I took it back to my hotel room, and I took it out of my backpack, and I started crying. Wait, but an actual tip? So, if you're like, I need to be funny so that people will like me?
She is back.
Ah, please!
Shout at her with the love bombs.
Help! You're breaking my model!
FroggyLoch.
Help! You're breaking my fucking model,
Yes, please, I
please!
must hear about
Help!
your time in my bed she'd stay.
Dude, so, oh my god! Fuck!
Let's go, Froggy's back. Hey, guy.
Help. Okay, so first off, I saw Papa. I love Papa. That guy looks exactly like his dogs. I don't understand. When I met Papa, like, I had seen, help! Like, when you meet Papa,
it's
he looks
Baphomet
different
with the
from how
steel
he
chair.
looks on the videos. I don't know how he does it, because, you know, we've seen him through the ghost hunting videos and all that, and, like, the live streams, he'll do IRL streams, and you can see his face, you can see what he looks like, but then you meet him in real life, and I have no idea how he does this. He
What's
looks
up,
exactly like his
Froggy?
dog.
What's up, Froggy. Hope you're doing awesome.
Papa was
Froggy.
busting it down. I'm not even talking. Okay, now I'm realizing you might be thinking, yeah, because he was wearing the fursuit head. That's why he looked like his dog. No, I mean outside of the fursuit head, he looks like, dude, you look exactly like your fucking dogs,
The
dude.
frog is back.
You look exactly like your dogs, and I don't understand it. They say that your pets start to look like you, but you look like your dogs.
As you can see, Froggy
It's
is truly
because he
based.
is a dog. The human is his fursuit, you goofy.
I think so. I'm just so astonished by that because I've never, no,
So
not
Papa
personality-wise. I
Flesh
mean,
Eater
like,
is actually
physically.
his dogs,
Hope you're doing
pretending to
awesome.
be a human.
anatomically,
dog.
he looks like his dogs. Holy shit, Jesus. Guys, oh my god.
Why do we categorize the froglets by their omegaverse personality types? This is a joke. Mostly. Also missed you group.
Thank you so much from the freaking bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for all of the bits, all of the subs, all of the warm wishes. I am sweating because I'm so overwhelmed. I
know
did
it's
the
been
thing.
a while since I jumped on stream, but I saw you got hurt and wanted
What's
to
up,
make sure
Froggy?
you're good.
What's
Please
up,
take it
Froggy?
easy.
Hope you're doing
Michael!
awesome. Froggy.
Michael! Michael, come back! Michael!
I
Michael!
mean it sincerely when I say you are by far one of my favorite streamers, and this is by far one of my favorite communities. I love watching you just be yourself. and the
Dude, now
amount
he's
of joy you
running.
bring
Now
to
he's
chat.
running. So,
I've
oh
been
my
a
god,
froglet
I
for
fucking
far
no.
longer than
Okay,
I've been a
sorry. So,
moment.
do you see Inflation Station? So I was a little green thing way back
Froggy-loch,
when.
sussy, froggy-loch, sussy, froggy-loch, sussy,
I
froggy-loch,
am
sussy,
so
froggy-loch,
elated
sussy,
every time I
froggy-loch,
see
sussy,
Inflation
froggy-loch,
Station.
sussy, froggy-loch,
Inflation
sussy,
Station is a
froggy-loch, sussy,
core.
froggy-loch,
Doing
sussy,
awesome.
froggy-loch,
Froggy-loch,
sussy,
sussy,
froggy-loch,
froggy-loch,
sussy,
sussy,
froggy-loch,
froggy-loch,
sussy.
slushy, froggy-loch, slush. Okay, Inflation
Good to be
Station.
a froglet
He was
again.
just here. He was just here. Thank you so much, by the way, for the bits and for the subs. He was just here. I have to tell you a story.
What's up,
We go way
Froggy?
back. I was a little
What's up,
2D
Froggy?
green skin
Hope you're doing
gremlin,
awesome,
and I
Froggy.
think we were playing Phasmophobia.
Froggy-loch.
I think it was Phasmophobia. We were playing like with chat because we didn't have a full group, a full party. And so Inflation Station's like, yeah, I'll come play. And then we, like, this is when
What's
I was
up,
very small.
Froggy?
I was very
What's up,
small. So
Froggy?
you had
Hope
the
you're
liberty
doing awesome,
to just like,
Froggy.
oh yeah, get in here. One of my 5 viewers, you know? And Inflation Station was one of them. And he joins the game.
Michael.
And we're like, oh, hey, Inflation. So what should we call you? What's your name? And he goes, Michael. And ever since then, this poor guy.
It's great having you back, Froggy. I can't believe that ball would just bust your kneecaps
This
like
poor
that.
fucking guy. He told me his name. If you ever meet me, never tell me your name. Please, because I might remember it. But, so Inflation Station became Michael. And I got this audio redeemed so we could spam Michael when we saw him. And then I named my Red Dead Redemption 2 horse after him. And I just, like, parasocially latched on to this person that I immediately met. I just met them. And, like, ever since then, Inflation Station has, like, barely come by, and I authentically think it's because I scared them away. I think it's because I got so parasocially connected to Inflation Station that he got scared away. But still, sometimes Michael will come in and drop a sub or some bits or something and be like, hey, hope you're doing good. And every time I'm like, that's Michael.
What's up, Froggy? What's up, Froggy?
You're an insane
you're doing
person.
awesome,
I was tiny. I was a tiny little streamer. I wasn't doing it as a
I'm a lot dumber than you thought that I thought I was once.
I wasn't doing it as a job or anything. I was doing it because I had nobody to talk to and no
As you can
friends.
see,
And
Froggy is truly
somebody from the chat jumped in and told me their name, and it was a mistake.
Man,
Never
I
tell me your
miss this.
name.
Welcome back,
based. As you
Froggy.
can see, Froggy
I
is truly
I
based.
actually, so at the convention, when I was meeting people, I explicitly avoided asking for their names.
Parasocial attached to inflation station is Garezi.
Or if I was gonna ask for a name, I would be like, what's your name? Like your Twitch. Like your Twitch. Because if I know your real name, I don't know what it is. I'm gonna remember it. I'm gonna become parasocially attached to you, and I'm gonna name animals and mounts after you, and then I'm gonna run them off of cliffs and they'll die, and then we'll have like...
Froggy meant to
Well, for
say
Michael
to
the
you
horse,
last day of
we had a
weekend,
whole murder
but you may have
case.
seen me that Saturday cosplaying Gambit.
Oh my god!
Pep, I gave you the sticker from an A24 red carpet.
Yes,
I meant to
I
gift
got
you.
it!
Much love to you, Froggy.
So, hey...
Hope you're getting well.
Hey, that sticker made me cry. Every time somebody handed me something, I like was so moved that I cried. And when you gave me that sticker saying to feel better, and it had the little message written on the back, I was like, ah! And I kept it in my pocket. So last night I was doing laundry and I found that sticker. Sorry, I kind of put it through the wash. And it's kind of destroyed now. My bad.
Froggy, wake up.
But I appreciate it. Even though I destroyed the sticker you gave me, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, you have extras? Okay, thank God.
What's
I will
up,
be going to more
Froggy?
cons for sure.
What's up,
Which I
Froggy?
actually, I just want to
Hope you're
make...
doing awesome.
My name is
Froggy.
Renee and I would be honored. Buck Bazaar! Don't do that! Don't tell me your name! Now the next time I'm playing, okay, so one of the
Yay.
games that I
5
really
months.
want to play.
Hope
You
you're
wake up.
doing well.
Help!
Froggy, wake up.
Help! 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 Help!
Not gonna lie, as a shut-in, I would have run away. Like a full 180 spread.
That's what I mean! Like, if...
I'm finna onionize all the
Said
Michael
Treya was
Froglates
calling me.
and we
Hold on.
finna go revenge ya for bullying our
1
brother
second!
FroggyLoch dead.
I'm yapping!
OMG, the frog is back.
Answer the call? I think it's a Zen napping. My name is Bluto. You know what? I actually... So what's really interesting is Beepers. I know Beepers' his name.
What's up?
Except
Froggy?
I
What's up,
forget it.
Froggy.
And I don't know what it
Hope
is
you're
about
doing
Beepers,
awesome.
but
Now
I
it's fine,
constantly
think
forget
I'm to
Beepers'
embrace the
name.
after
Help!
the wrath cult that worshipped me. It's all good. She's back, my cameo.
Thank you, Michael! Thank you, Michael. I'm glad that, hey, I'm
Froggy
also
Loch
like,
arrived.
now that I have you here, I'm so sorry if I overstepped
being
any
sent out.
boundaries.
Please do not resist.
I'm not very good at socialization or social skills or anything like that. So when you hopped in and when I asked what should we call you, because like inflation is kind of a lot, like station, and you were like, my name's Michael.
Answer the call.
I just like, there was something about it that was so whimsical and so magical that it just sent me. So thank you for being my horse in Red Dead
She
Redemption 2.
returns, glad
And
to
thank
you
you
are
for
back
being the Michael
and didn't
meme on
get
the channel for like
permanently
2
trapped
fucking
in any
years.
doorways.
I hope I didn't ever make you
As you
uncomfortable,
can
and if
see,
I did,
Froggy is truly
I am
based.
so sorry. It was never my
Welcome back,
intention.
Frog. I'm looking
I am
forward
just
to the
socially
next
illiterate.
international
Like
incident
really
you caused.
illiterate socially.
As you can see,
Like
Froggy is
turbo,
truly based.
foot in
The
mouth,
frog is back.
illiterate.
Life is worth
Socially.
living.
I got Frank!
As you
I
can
got
see,
your
Froggy,
email!
So glad to
I
see
got
you
your
back
email.
on.
I have
so
to hit
happy
you up.
I found this so long ago, and now I'm able to support such an amazing artist in person. Here's to many more months with an amazing goober.
Fuck! Come on, no.
I'm taking your new kneecaps.
Okay, that's fucked up.
As
That's
you can
messed
see,
up. That's really
Froggy is
fucked up.
truly
Okay, leg. That's a lot coming from a guy whose name is Leg.
I got a job again after being laid off.
Don't you have your
last
own leg? Huh? Help. Help.
My cameo is live again after all you've been through. These past couple weeks have been hard due to burnout,
Oh,
depression, and huge leg pains. So really needed this right now. Also, you already know my name, so love you, FroggyLoch,
that's true, Layla. I'm so sorry to hear that. I know,
Welcome back, you friggin' goober. We missed you, FroggyLoch.
Help! Help!
You
Help.
can never have too many legs,
Help.
FroggyLoch gets you.
That is also true. That's so wise. For real, for real. Honestly, okay. Oh my god. One of the things that I needed to tell you is that I'm going to be looking into a specialist
As you can see,
who
Froggy is
can maybe
tree-based.
fix my knees. Maybe. And I'm really excited. So basically, God, oh no, I outlined a document because there's so much time has passed and so much stuff has happened that I made a bullet point document so that I don't forget things
My
to
scarcity on
say
screens
and the
is
order to
primarily
say them
due to
in.
work
I guess
demands
I could
and
start with
schedule
my knees. I have a
conflictions.
lot of
Been really
updates.
busy lately. I don't take any of it personally. Love you to bits.
Thank you, Michael!
You know what happened to the frog who double barked?
Come on,
He
Froggy.
got
He got towed. Oh my god, thanks, Gogo. That's so funny. And thank you, Michael. Thank you for accepting my apology. I can't tell you how much that means to world to me. I have like when talking to friends or hanging out and we talk about like our viewers and our audience, I'm like, I struggle with parasocial relationships. Not in that any of my audience have been ever creepy or weird to me, but I worry about being creepy
What's
or
up,
weird
Froggy?
to them.
What's up,
Because I
Froggy?
just immediately,
Hope
I'm like,
you're
we're
doing
friends
awesome,
now,
Froggy.
which is something that I've been working on in the recent year. I realized that I don't know how to transition from the point where you're a stranger to the point where you're friends. And
What's
there's
up,
a whole
Froggy?
like
What's up,
gradient
Froggy?
between those where
Hope
you
you're
got
doing
the
awesome,
acquaintance
Froggy.
stage, you
I
got
saw
the
you multiple
maybe
times
we're
during
friends
weekends,
stage
but you were
and
doing
then
your
friends.
walkarounds
So
and
there's
getting
like
stuck
a whole
indoors.
thing.
I
I am
planned on meeting you
blind.
Sunday, but then the apocalypse happened.
Dude.
So I hope to see you at San Japan.
Dude,
Great.
oh my god, Max, I am so incredibly sorry. Holy shit. I am so fucking sorry. So we should be trying hard to be creepy, got ya? Dude, I'm so stupid. I'm not stupid. I'm smart. I'm really smart. I'm just also kind of a dumbass. I don't think unless you're like blatantly like, hey little mama, I like to think about the way the space between your toes
Okay, you
smells
gotta
when I
meet some
get in bed at
royal
night.
long
If
name
you're
that you
not
gotta
saying that to
remember,
me,
Ruffles
I'm
Stokeskin
probably
style.
not gonna pick up on subtle signs of creep factor, which is
Never
part of the reason why my
underestimate
mods
your
and my friends are
presence.
very
Your
protective
smile
of
and
me.
attitude can brighten
Because
the
I'm
room
bad
for
at
so many
reading stuff
people.
like that.
Like yourself,
You would have to
shine
be
bright.
like, oh right, the stream time. Help, I'm broken.
Froggy-Loch.
Help, I'm broken. Help. Okay, there we go.
And Miss Froggy Pop and Loch, how is your knees doing? I hear
Dude.
you're doing better today.
My knee looks like, so on what? Okay, I'm broken again. My knee
My
looks like
tummy issue
it's all
has
yellow.
returned.
It's
Elbow
all
rock.
yellow and green all around the kneecap, and then on one side of the kneecap it looks like
That's something
strawberry
you would
skin.
say to
It's really
someone
gross.
novice.
It was a bad fall. I took a bad one. Yeah, it's like really bruised. But go to the doctor. So
How is your favorite puppy today? What was that name again?
No! No! Not biscuit, please! Dude, someone, oh my gosh, some sweet soul drew a picture of me as Biscuit and my heart exploded
Wait,
because it looks
so if it's
exactly
yellow
like
and
one of my
green,
favorite
Does
Tamagotchis.
that make it corny?
There's-
Yellow is the cake so as corny.
You
As
okay?
you can see, Froggy is tree-based.
You okay? Oh yeah, my bruises are healing, but I had a really bad fall. And also, okay, let me get into it. I have a story time.
Froggy, I
Sit down,
want
sit
to
down.
wear your skin as a propeller hat. Was that creepy enough to trigger a red flag?
Come on, Froggy.
Yes. Biscuit, such a good girl.
No!
Who wants a tummy rub? Who wants...
No! I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh, I don't like it. You know what? When you were like, I want to wear your skin as a propeller hat, that just made me think about, oh, isn't there a guy who made like furniture out of people's skin? Wasn't that a thing? Wait, isn't that what the Texas Chainsaw Massacre is based off of? Wait, did that happen in Texas? Wait, when did that happen? old are you? Is your name Ed? Was that you? You know what? I think the Texas Chainsaw Massacre might have been a bit of an over-exaggeration because I don't know that chainsaws were actually used. Because if you think about the skin lamp, if I were to make a skin lamp, you wouldn't be able to cut the skin with a chainsaw because then the skin lamp is going to look like shit. And how are you going to have the clean seams to stitch together? I'm just saying, I think it was a bit of an over-exaggeration. Help. Oh, right, so I took notes to keep
the process on that one was just superb.
What's up, Froggy? What's up,
Thank you, Carlos, and thank you,
Hope you're
everyone,
doing
so...
awesome.
Froggy's
so...
back. Half a year subscribed. Ribbit. Just want to
What's
know
up,
what
Froggy?
happened to the full
What's up,
outfit of Weebcon.
Froggy?
Your
Hope
head
you're
was
doing
definitely
awesome,
too
Froggy.
big for the doors. Not even for the gunpla room.
Hey,
As you can see,
Leg,
Froggy is
did you just make a new Twitch
Frog,
account
You gotta talk about Texas. But
that makes
be
you a
froggy.
knee?
What's
Hey,
up,
Leg?
Froggy? What's up, Froggy? Hope you're doing awesome, Froggy.
I'm never gonna recover from this.
Focus.
Wait,
Focus.
that wasn't
Focus.
you?
Froggy
That was
back
somebody
and
else!
focus, but don't think you're safe. Here's your bee joke of the day. What did
Yes!
the bee say to the other bee about their successful company?
Oh, what did they say?
Really good at buzzer.
Oh, you're really good at business! That's so freaking... How... Are you gonna run out of
Hey,
bee jokes one day?
It's a new day.
Oh.
Time for your affirmations, kitten.
Oh.
Everything is going to be all. It's gonna get better. I promise. Things gonna get messy and crazy before they all get clean and nice again.
Let's
You're
go
doing
live!
great. Tomorrow will be even better.
Hey. No.
Mike and the
No.
Ashe,
No.
our favorite
No.
goober. We missed
No.
you so dang much.
Man. Pretty sure in Texas Chainsaw Massacre, they had to use a
Pretty
real
sure in
chainsaw because they
Texas
couldn't afford a
Chainsaw
prop.
Massacre, they had to use a real chainsaw because they couldn't
Help.
afford a prop.
Help. Help. Hey. I think you guys have hit me on the
Welcome
head too
back
much
on
today.
My favorite goober. We missed you. And
I
I
missed
wanted to
you
ask the original
guys.
creator herself if I could loving ruin the next horse girl in a funky, fresh way.
Oh my god, of course! You know what? So one of the redeems that
Is the
happened...
reason why your knee got busted
As you
because
can
you
see,
put too much
Froggy is
pressure on it
true-based.
trying to push yourself through those
Better.
doors.
Better. Okay, I should get into it. I'm getting distracted. You're distracting me so much, and I
As you
fucking...
can see,
I missed
Froggy,
you
it
guys.
was awesome getting
What
to see you get stuck in the door wide up leaking.
Help!
That's a lot of damage.
Help!
How about a little more?
Help!
Hey, Froggy, I didn't stay because I'm at work.
Texas Chainsaw
Good to see you all.
No, that's a lot of damage.
Welcome back, Froggy, FroggyLoch, FroggyLoch.
Wait, I was just in Texas. Did the Texas Chainsaw Massacre actually happen in Texas? Can you go to where that happened? Dude, wait. Okay, so now that I'm home, I think it's okay for me to say this. I stayed in a hotel called the Texican, and it was awesome. It was fucking awesome. It was crazy. So there's this place called the Texican, and it's like, it looks like a little country town. The whole hotel looks like a little country hotel. And then you go in there and they've got barn doors and they've got this fridge that says Smeg on it. And it's this old ass fridge that says Smeg. And I was like, this is fucking awesome. And then I wanted to stay at the Texican, but it was too expensive. It was expensive?
The pool was really nice, too.
Dude, they put chairs in the pool. Why'd they do that? That was the weirdest part. I felt like, oh my god, and there were rocking chairs outside of every single, like, apartment room. So you could go out onto the deck and you could sit on the rocking chair and you could just like, I felt like I was at a theme park where I was in an old Western. Except the theme park was real life and real. And people had guns. For real.
What's up,
And it was
Froggy?
awesome.
What's
And
up,
I
Froggy?
did
In the
not
words
see a
of
tumbleweed.
Since the day you are
Froggy.
you, that's true than true. There is no one on earth that is youer than you.
Aww. the heck? Wait, that's so sweet. What a sweet one. That's pretty casual for my part of Texas. I just felt like I was fully immersed. Thanks for posting the old VODs in the YouTube. So I had to work out a new arrangement with my editor because I couldn't stay on top of the VODs. So I was like, hey, take extra money. I need you to manage my VODs channel now. So now the VODs will be uploaded regularly. And also my editor is going to be posting shorts for me. So going forward, hopefully the YouTube channels will not be so dead. I was just like, here, take more money and do more things for me, please. Thank you.
What's up?
Oh wait, I'm getting messages from my
Hope
mods.
you're doing awesome, Froggy.
My mod is just reminding me. So, at the convention, oh my god, let me get into it. Story time. Please sit down. Please get comfortable. I have so much to tell you. I'm so freaking excited. I have been waiting. I've been sitting on these stories ever since. I did it! I typed without talking! Did you see that? Oh my god, I've been cured of my streamer brain. Yeah, my editor, GGY, I love him. He's such a good guy. If any of you guys need editors, I don't do exclusivity or artist hoarding, smile, so GGY is really good. GGY, shout out GGY. Anyway, so the airports are really fucking scary right now, dude. Dude, they're so scary. Before we left for Texas, my mom was like, hey, they're checking your phone. And they're gonna be seeing if you're doing work. And if you say that you're doing work when you go down there, ICE is gonna grab you and they're gonna keep you in the country for like 1,000,000 years. America is actually on a no-fly list right now for Canada. And like, when I bought my tickets to go to Texas, it was like 2K. It was like 1,000 for me, 1,000 for Maddie, because I took Maddie with me. And hello, Froggy. Is it true that you are also autistic, or do you just say it? I am autistic.
Come on, Froggy.
I am a type 1 autist. Froggy. I always feel so they organized. So before there were like different kinds of autism that were called like different things, like high functioning or whatever, and they thought that's insensitive. So instead, let's categorize kinds of autism into type 1, 2, and 3, which to me doesn't really solve the insensitive problem, because now to an autistic person, it just looks like you're ranking autistic people. So I really feel like they flopped with that a lot, like a lot. Oh, right. Also, I'm so sorry. I try and avoid, thank you, Marquis. I try and avoid political topics as much as I can, because I prefer for this space to be an escape from that kind of thing. I started streaming in order for the escapism, and
one or nothing to see me. Not a coyote, not a moose, not a bear, not even another leaf.
Not even another leaf. I want it to be like a place where you can chill and kind of get away from things like that, because usually, at least from my experience, it's all over Twitter, it's all over Blue Sky, it's all over YouTube. So I'm just saying here, I may make some light political commentary just within the context of the story, such as like some decisions were made in the US that have made traveling to the US difficult and maybe even a little bit risky. So the US, within the time that I bought our tickets, which were so expensive, oh my god, the ticket prices went down to like $400 after I bought my tickets. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me, bro? That sucks so bad. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? I could have spent $800 instead of $2,000. But anyway, Novel helped me. Novel helped me out. Novel is such a G. Novel always flies me down for cons, so Novel helps me cover costs and everything. I love him. I love him so much. So it wasn't...
That's a lot of damage.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre! Ow!
My return flight all the way back was $150.
You saved me. You knocked me out of the way of the chainsaw. Thank you. Ed Gein almost got me. dude, Novel is such a good person. Yeah, Novel is a really, really, like, huge heart, sweetheart. I really like Novel. Novel is so freaking kind and so sweet. But I feel bad that we could have spent, like, $800 on the tickets, and we ended up spending $2,000, and then everything went down crazy right after we bought the tickets. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me! But anyway, my mom is warning me. They'll take your phone, and they'll download data off your phone, and they'll look at your phone, and ICE will take you. And she was like, and you don't go in the sun, so you're white passing. But the moment that you toast up in the sun, your ass looks native. And I was like, it sure does, Mom. You're so right. I'll avoid the sun. I'll wear sunscreen. I'll look white as hell. I'll talk about how much I love, what do white people like? Cheese! Cheese! White people love cheese! And mayo! No, okay, everybody loves mayo. Everybody loves mayo and ranch! What? Oh, apple juice? Apple juice? Doesn't everybody love... Wait, what's pickleball? I've never heard of that before. Oh, true, Bud Light. That's so true, Truth Nuke. Right, but anyway, so my mom...
Where's the cheese
Hope
grommet?
you're doing awesome, Froggy.
Ah!
What's up, Froggy? What's up, Froggy? Hope you're doing
She had to
awesome,
think about
Froggy.
it.
Nuh-uh.
Get her.
Nuh-uh. Look, I don't know. I'm like, I know things that are good and delicious, and I feel like
FroggyLoch
everybody likes something good and delicious. You know what I mean? I don't think about, like, distinct food and distinct ethnic group. I don't know. I just think if it's delicious, everybody gonna love it. I feel like food is such a unifying factor. Sure, there are cultural foods that, like, are come from different heritages and are a celebration of that culture, but, like, everybody can like that food, you know what I mean? Especially if it's delicious.
Froggy,
You
while
hate
you were down
mayo!
here, did you get to try the famous Texas dish? Shit on a shingle.
I'm sorry? I'm sorry, shit on a what? No?
6 months is crazy. Froggy went crazy once, pretty sure. She sang a song about it. FroggyLoch essay.
Oh my god, Panda! Thank you so much. Oh wait, hold on. My mods are messaging me again. Pig, Discord, ding, test. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, I'll put myself on Do Not Disturb. I see what you're saying.
Pickleball,
Thank you, mods!
like what if ping pong and actual tennis at a babby, I think.
What? Zed!
Hey, you.
Zed, no, wait, hold on. I will come join. But I'm telling them all about the weekend. No, please, I have to tell them all about the weekend. I just got to the airport. I'm doing story time.
Set up, deployed
I've
around
been
you,
gone
new
for
home in the
weeks.
doorway.
Zed! I promise I will come as soon as I'm done telling them about my story time, because I have so much to talk about. Like, and I just got to the airport, which I flew in my own piss. This is such an important story. I need to fucking tell them about how I flew in my own pee.
Else, I'm pretty sure you'll pass as white 99% of the time.
Maybe Zed wants some story time too? She's got a whole group, and I don't want to occupy all of them. You know what I mean? Okay, go for it. Okay, thank you. I'll join really soon. I promise. Okay, so what I was saying.
She will make you play Mario Party.
You know what? I miss Zen P. Treya so much that I would play Mario Party. When I got back, I got back and my knee was all fucked up, so I was stuck in bed and I couldn't get to my PC, and I was like, I miss video games. I miss Mario Party. I would play Dokapon Kingdom right now. Like, I would do anything. I miss you bitches so much. Right, but the airport. Right, oh my god. So my mom is warning me. I go in and I'm nervous because my mom has been warning me about the travel, scary stuff happening. And we got to the airport. And the first thing we're greeted with is the people are telling us that their system is down. System went down. But I didn't see Chop Suey. Their system was down, but there was no Chop Suey playing, and there was none of that there. So, anyways, that was crazy. They let me go through with my shoes on and just pass my bag through for them to check it manually because none of their machines were working. And I lean over to Maticus. And Maticus, so Bada, our good friend Bada, has been
They'll
saying,
understand it's you after all.
help, it's me, I'm here, and I have stories. Bounty is stories. Sit down, get cozy, sit down.
Froggy,
This is an
hope
important
you're doing
question.
awesome.
Oh,
Froggy.
If
yes?
you
Oh,
didn't,
go
then
ahead.
We can all blame Jennifer.
Okay,
Come on, Froggy.
help.
Holy shit, it's my streamer. It's been 37 years, no way.
I did get Whataburger. I did
As you
get
can see,
Whataburger. I was going to
Froggy
get to
is
that.
chili-based.
Whataburger is in my
Chip
notes.
beef. It's called shit on a shingle. Real Texas cuisine is smoked barbecue beef brisket, Texas style ribs, and Tex-Mex.
Oh, wait, you know what? So I don't eat red meat, but
FroggyLoch love.
Come on, Froggy.
Aria was saying she missed me and calling me her platonic
I
soulmate.
miss my Candy Oshi frog so bad.
I love her. I love her so much. She's like, I'm gonna cry. What the fuck?
FroggyLoch love.
What the fuck?
FroggyLoch love.
Our friendship is so meaningful to me. It means so much to me, and I'm so glad that I met her. And right, finish my story. Sorry, airport. The systems are down, and we go through. They didn't make me take off my shoes, and so we have a friend Bada. And Bada has this thing he says truth
Hey,
nuke
Froggy,
all the time.
Love you or
and-
overs.
What? What did you just say to me? What the frick did you just... I love you, lovers. Oh my god, thank you for the sub. And so we're going through the airport and Maddie said something to me and I was like, oh, truth nuke, plain nuke. And he was like, you can't say that, dude. You can't
can
say
see,
that. And I was like,
Froggy
I can't say
Melting
plain
cheese on
nuke,
guard
but they
back.
didn't have a problem with my knife collection that I'm carrying in my shoes. And he was like, you can't say that. But I thought it was so funny because they let us through without checking my shoes. And I was like, guess they don't care about my knife collection that I got in my sneakers. So we're getting ready to go on the plane. Everything is fine. And then I'm like, okay, I'm going to go pee before we get on the plane. Someone was actually helping you? Dude, so someone looked through our bag. They had people like manually looking through the bags because their system was down. Every time I say system down, it makes me think of wake up. Yeah,
With
I
Froggy
fucked around
is
with the
back.
TSA a little
FroggyLoch
bit, but I
FroggyLoch
lived.
FroggyLoch love.
Hey, do as I say, not as I do. Don't follow my example. Don't make jokes about knives in your shoes. Don't do that.
Focus.
Um,
Focus.
Let me shoot! Thank
Congrats on having
you!
legs. I miss
miss you
Froggy.
too,
Much
man.
love 3.
He's up on the table! You want to do? Stop, you're distracting me. It's time to get on the first plane. It's incredible how you can live through pretty much anything. I think it's my curse and my blessing. It's time to get on the first plane. I'm gonna go pee. So I tell Maticus I'm going pee. And I go to the bathroom and I sit down and the toilet seat is soaked. And I'm like, oh, this is great. Jolly good. Okay, fine. I don't know how I didn't notice. Should have looked before I sat down. That sucks. So I'm like, okay, and I wipe myself off and everything is good. I get on the plane and we have our layover. It was foreshadowing. If there is a higher power or some karmatic system or magic in this world, some entity was trying to warn me with the water on the seat. Because for the second plane,
Come on, Froggy.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'm gonna take a whopping pee.
Back.
I am Andy and you're back! Thank you for 3 months! I'm gonna take a whopping pee before I get on the second plane. So...
Froggy, afraid of coming to us on a plane. Also Froggy, man that didn't care about my shoe knives.
I know. I don't know. I mean, I don't think. I was gonna say I wasn't thinking, but I just think I don't think. For the second plane, I go to the bathroom before we get on the plane, and everything's fine. The seat is dry, thank goodness, but I reach down to wipe, and it triggers the automatic flush, and I am immediately doused in my own pee. It's on my hands, it's on my butt, it's on my legs, it's on my shoes. I am covered in toilet water and my own pee, and I stand up and we have to get on the plane, so I just pull up my overalls and I went and I walked out to Maddie and I went, I'm covered in my, it's running down my, pee is running down my legs right now. And he was like, that's disgusting. You cannot tell any of our friends about this. And I was like,
empty head.
I got the pee bidet. I got pee bidet. And he was like, please stop talking. And I was like, you're going to sit next to me for 3 hours.
Well, it sounds
and I am
like you were
covered
pissy that
in
day.
pee. So then we got to Texas, and I went and I took a shower immediately. I took a shower immediately, but that entire 3 hours where I was sitting on the plane in my pee sucked dick. It
You
sucked
took a
so
piss girl
bad.
literally.
Wait a minute, that sounds like another story I heard before. Wait, did
It
that
was
happen to
soggy
Nina?
lunch.
Wait, did that happen to you?
What's up,
Or wait, is it
Froggy?
because did I tell
Froggy?
you that it
Hope
happened
you're
when we
doing
got to
awesome,
Texas?
Froggy.
Bro, if that pee was on your knees on returning, then you can have them back.
It was on my
As you
knees,
can
but I
see,
showered.
Froggy is truly based.
I'm not covered in pee anymore. I showered.
Shadow, this flight smells crazy.
It's so gross, and it was so hot. It was so hot, and like my legs were just covered in pee. Like the toilet exploded on me. It wasn't like a normal flush. It was like a bidet, but there was no bidet on that toilet. It should not have worked like
Girl,
that.
You are
Oh.
so lucky you're isn't streaming from El Salvador right now.
Bro.
As you can see, Froggy is
She
truly
means
based.
warm. She means warm. Hot like warm. The plane was hot, and I'm covered in pee. It was awful. Hi, it's my first time watching one of your streams. I am so sorry. So anyway, I took a shower, and I wasn't covered in pee anymore. Oh my god! 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 Okay, so we get to Texas, and I take a shower immediately, and then I fucking got to meet Cabal and Papa, and it was awesome. Dude, Cabal is so
As
scary.
you can see,
Which
Froggy
you would
is
hate
truly
to hear
based.
because he's like a Labrador. He's like a puppy dog.
Stuber confirmed.
I guess, yeah. Yeah. I'm not. I escaped the piss girl thing for maybe a year, and now we're coming back to it. It's come full circle. I can never escape it. I don't know what it is
What's
with
up?
me. I'm just
Where the
constantly
fuck is my
writhing in
piss
piss, I
girl
guess.
command?
Hope you're doing awesome,
Where
Froggy.
the fuck is my piss girl command? It's gone! It's gone! I never escaped it? I don't know. I haven't been covered in pee in a really long time. And the fact that I was covered in pee twice in one day is a lot. Maybe it's because, like, fate knew that I hadn't been covered in pee in a really long time, and it was like, it's been too long, you know what I'm saying? It was probably like, we gotta cover this girl in piss again. We gotta marinate her. It's her purpose on this space rock. Why else did we put her here? It's just to cover her in pee so that, wait, maybe like one person is afflicted with being covered in pee so that everyone else is spared.
I am under the water. Please help me. Here, too much raining.
I just remembered that there are people who are into pee, so we should stop talking about the pee because I'm not kink shaming you, but I also am like, I just wanted to tell you that I was embarrassed and upset that I was sitting covered in pee for 3 hours. I was just embarrassed and upset, and it was so
You
hot
are
and
never
awful.
going to escape the piss girl allegations now.
But we landed, and I got to meet so many of
As
my
you can see,
friends.
Arrow, she's
Papa's
stuck in
wife
a doorway, covered in pee.
is
tweeting
so
about it
beautiful.
to the entire planet.
Except, wait, no, now so Papa's wife and I looked.
Hey, do you like
Wait!
Froggy? What about
Oh,
his
shit!
platonic
Oh god,
soulmate,
help,
Ari?
help,
Well,
help,
guess what?
help,
There's a
help,
special bundle
help,
on Novel Horizons to get a rave Froggy as a city figure. Go check it out, FroggyLoch Rave or Real Rave.
Thank you so much for the raid! Oh my gosh, Ekamori!
FroggyLoch
I hope you
Rave.
had a wonderful stream! I'm telling stories about Weebcon, which I just got
Never
back
even
from a
met
week
this
ago,
girl.
but my leg was destroyed, so I couldn't get out of bed, and then now I'm back.
As you
So
can
I was
see,
back a week
Froggy
ago,
is
but I'm back
tree-based.
now. You know what I'm saying? I hope you had a wonderful stream. Welcome in, hello. TLDR, all you missed from my story is I got covered in my own piss because the toilet exploded on me, and I had to sit on a 3-hour flight covered in my pee. But then we landed, and I showered, and I wasn't covered in pee anymore. And then I got to meet a bunch of my friends, and it was awesome. One of my friends looks exactly like a dog. And then the other of my friends, his wife, looks like me. But like if I was gorgeous, if that makes sense. And they were leaning together and like, what the, like whispering to each other. And then they were like, you look exactly like my wife's sister. Like I look exactly like Mari's sister. And Mari was like, yeah, she's like an artist and everything too. And I was like, oh my God. Holy shit.
Diaper, bunny daddy.
Oh my God. So then immediately when Mari said, you look like my sister, I became her sister in my mind. And I formed a deep
FroggyLoch sussy.
A deep FroggyLoch sussy, a deep parasocial relationship with Mari where I linked hands with her, and for the rest of the con I was like actively looking for Mari and wanting to hang out with Mari because I was like, Mari and I are sisters. I don't just look like her sister, we're sisters now. Oh my God, she's so funny. She's so fucking funny. Papa will start doing some shit and she'll just be like, fucking stop it. Whoa, I just dropped my tablet controller. Like, Papa is out of control. Papa is insane. And then Mari just constantly is reeling him back in, and it is the funniest dynamic to watch ever. It is so funny. I love them so much. And Cabal, he would hate to hear it, but he looks so scary. He looks like a Red Dead Redemption 2 antagonist. Like he had this cowboy hat on and these big black boots and these black pants and piercings in his clothes, and he was this giant man and he had this big dark cane and he looks so scary. He looks like so badass, like really wicked.
Calendar.
Come on, Froggy.
Is he as cool as his model? Cooler. He looks so fucking awesome. Except he's such a sweetheart. And when he heard that we were like, oh, you're so intimidating looking, he was immediately like, what? No, I feel so bad. I don't want you to be. And I feel bad saying that he looked really freaking scary, but like in a good way, if that makes sense. He looks so fucking cool. He posted a picture and he looked awesome. Ribbit. Oh, that's right. He did! He posted a picture so you can see one of the outfits that he was wearing. But he's got this fucking awesome cane. And I got to walk with this cane when I hurt my knee. It was so cool. Anyway, I love them. I got to hang out with them. We got to yap about nothing. Mari was like, you have to try Whataburger. So we ordered Whataburger. It was the worst thing I've ever had in my entire life. I'm sorry, Zen! I'm sorry! Maybe it's that I ordered chicken. And like, apparently if you're ordering Whataburger, you have to get a meat burger.
Over Froggy if it
But I
weren't
don't
for
eat
the
red
hat.
meat!
What's up, Froggy?
So I got
Hope
chicken!
you're doing awesome.
And
Froggy.
also, like, in the pictures of the burgers, the buns are really big and thick and like delicious looking. But then when we got the burger, it looked like somebody had sat on it. The bun was more like a pancake. And the chicken was really bad. It was like wet. And I was like, oh. It was wet and slimy. It was like breaded, so toasted, but the bread was all wet and soaked and slimy and gross. Sitting on it costs extra? We paid extra for the fart patty? What the fuck? I didn't even check off fart patty. I didn't even check off sit on my burger.
He looks like Undertaker the wrestler a lot.
The place is called Whataburger? That's very true. It is called Whataburger, and Whataburger. Did you get a Whataburger by mistake? Well, okay, yeah, false advertising, sure, but I don't know, like, if we order food up here, it tends to look like the picture. Even McDonald's burgers, like, the buns are inflated. They stay inflated when you get your burger. But then with the Whataburgers, it was like, it just looked so sad. And it tasted so sad. And I didn't like it. And Mari said their chicken is not as good as their red meat. So just because I didn't like it doesn't mean anything. The red meat burgers are probably the best. They're probably awesome. I just don't eat red meat. Yeah, we get our buns inflated. Don't tell Inflation Station. Should have gone to Cane's? That's what I'm saying. We should have gone to Raising Cane's. That's the place that Post Malone made. Post Malone doesn't make it. Post Malone is partnered with him. Help. I'm gonna have some tea.
Froggy is here!
Mm.
Froggy!
Dude, the spicy ketchup is amazing. Speaking of spicy ketchup, I learned that you bitches have Sorry, I don't know why I said you bitches. You're not bitches. You're not. You're sweetie little sweeties, and you're not bitches.
Don't
unless
tell
you're
me
feeling
what.
kind of sassy today. If you're feeling sassy today, you can be one of my bitches. That's okay. Now you're right. I learned that you have something called fancy ketchup.
As you can
What
see,
the fuck?
Froggy is truly based.
Fancy ketchup is just ketchup.
So badly listened recap.
There's
Our
no
golden frog
difference.
girl destroyed a toilet so hard it exploded on her. She went to a con where she looks like Mary Someone's sister. Then she went to Whataburger where there was no Zen to do backflip.
That's true. Yes, that's a perfect. Yes, that's about right. You have it all completely correct. So that was my my Thursday when we landed. That was my Thursday when we landed. Regular ketchup is gritty. I could not tell the difference. Fancy is a grating of ketchup.
It is so fancy match.
It's not any different from normal ketchup. Your fancy ketchup is the same as the normal. It's the same.
Froggy!
Capitalism. You live in a capitalist society. It's so crazy seeing all the advertising in America. It's so different from Canada.
Sweeteners.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 10.
That's a 10. There's ads everywhere. There's so many ads. How's Kiwi? Oh my god, I'll get to it. He's so good. Him and Jack are both so good, and I love them so much, and I'm so happy with them, and I'm so proud of them, and I love them. They're my little baby boys. Which, during this time, I left Jack and Kiwi with my grandma. And I was hoping, because they hate each other. They hate each other. And I got Jack so that Kiwi would have a little bird friend, because Kiwi is a big Velcro baby. He's a really big suck, and he loves to have company all the time. So I can't give him that, and I thought, well, birds love flocks. There are certain things that I can't give Kiwi that... All right. Help.
Dude, I warned you. I said I was gonna do that if you did that again.
Help! Okay. Well, that's fine. Hey, where? I have a Tamagotchi in my floor! Dude, when did that get there? Hey, where am I? Hey. Oh. Okay. Okay, so as I was saying, help? Hey. So... Help. Okay, so as I was saying,
As you can see,
I swear to God,
Is this the frog dance?
if you threw those bits and it fixed it, okay, all right. So as I was saying, what was I talking about? Right. Okay. So, no, I'm lost. I don't remember what I was saying. I'm completely gone. Hey, I'm broken. Can you help? Hey, can you help? Hey, help. Hey, help. Hey, help.
as you can see, Froggy is truly based.
The demand is escaping. Throw bit at it to exercise
Dude,
it.
I don't. You broke my model. You
As
broke
The
me.
average American
Froggy is truly
sees
based.
anywhere up to 4,000 to 10,000 a day, apparently.
You broke my model. That's okay. This is how.
As you can see, Froggy is
It's great of you back, Froggy, to up to bed. Dang it.
Wait, Google. Oh, have a great sleep, sweetie. Have good
What's
sleep.
up?
Good
Froggy's
night.
so
Good night.
much
Good night.
she's
Okay,
regretting.
Froggy,
so that's okay.
hope you're
I'm just
doing
really
awesome.
excited. I'm just really
Froggy.
happy to tell this story, and I'm really excited, and I'm really happy to tell this story that I'm telling right now. That's why I look like this. So you can't.
Froggy is
No,
pea-based.
I don't think we can fix
Froggy,
it. We'll
I
just
mean
leave
this
it.
with
I
every
don't know what to
fiber
do.
of my being never changed.
Oh,
I missed your
what
stream
the
so
hell?
dang much.
Froggy,
Target
what's up?
Gucci.
Froggy,
Why are you vibrating,
hope you're
dude?
doing awesome.
Chocolate
Why are you
loose.
looking? Who's the real freak here? I'm in my
What's up?
own
I
home,
remember
vibrating
you said your
on my
birds
own
don't
time,
like each other,
And
and,
and you're looking at me
think.
while I'm vibrating. Who's the real freak here? You come in here judging me. I'm in the privacy. Ah!
What's up,
Ah!
Froggy? What's up?
Is this
Froggy,
what it would be like
hope you're
to
doing
physical
awesome.
act?
Froggy,
Dude, I think it's broken. Dude,
Let's,
I may be wrong, but
let's start by doing what we set out to do. Let's accomplish that.
dude, it's broken. I'm broken. Help. Can you reset the software? Can you give me your mom's number? Huh? What about that? So on Friday, that's what happened. We had our Whataburger and I met my friends and it was freaking awesome. And then on Saturday, I had a panel with Papa and that was awesome too. Holy shit. I was so scared. I have to tell you all about my panel. Holy fuck. Do we have game show music? Game show music.
Come on, Froggy.
Perfect.
did you finally meet Zen up close? She looks like for Whataburger Zen.
So, actually, what I did this con was when I was meeting people that I didn't know, or even there were some people
I'll
who were
give
like,
you my mums if you give me your tits.
but I don't know my dad. And honestly, it really hurts my feelings that you would bring that up. It really hurts my feelings that you would ask me for my dad's number when you know that I don't even have it. I don't even know my dad's number. And you would do that? You would remind me? Hey, what's going on with... Oh, okay, we're not gonna look down there. Don't worry about that. I'm just stretching. I'm just hitting a really good stretch, actually. Right now. Is what's happening with this one. Okay. All right. I'm just, So I had a panel on Friday. And it was my first ever panel. And I was really excited.
Focus, 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 focus.
And really scared. So the panel was supposed to be with me, Papa, and Mim. And when we were invited to do a panel, I was like, what are we gonna do a panel about? Oh, wait, sorry. Leg? What did you say? What did you say, Leg?
Rugs start jerking it crazy style.
Don't look. I'm in the privacy of my own home. Can't I jitter and jork it on my own, in my own time? In the privacy of my own home? What's wrong with you? Huh? I'm not the freak you are for looking. Don't look. Chat reminded you the thing I sent you about your dad? Oh my god, what did you send me about my dad? I don't remember. You always send funny jokes. Because your jokes are always the most fucked up. Oh my god! Yeah, Leg sent me this! So when I was stuck... Hold on. Wait, it's fixed! Oh my god! Oh my god, it's fixed! Oh my god! Holy shit! Let's go! Okay, thanks for waiting for me to finish jorking it in the privacy of my own home. I really appreciate that a lot. I really appreciate that you did that for me. You know, it was my own space and it was my own time. Let me show you what fucking Leg sent me. During the week where I was stuck in bed, I only had my old-ass laptop. I only had my old laptop, and I bought RimWorld because it was the only thing that my laptop could run. And Leg was like, you gotta get into the mods. And he sent me this. This is so insensitive. My dad left when I was a kid. This is so insensitive, dude. I can't believe that you would look me in my eyes and you would say, look at this. when you messaged me, when you clicked my icon to message me, you looked at this. You saw this and you were like, yeah, I'm gonna hit this pathetic little creature with the Milk and Sickies mod so that, Dad, you can come back now! Fucking asshole. Fucking dick. I can't believe. This is the reason. This is the reason why I took so long to mod you. It's because you bully me so bad. And I was like, do I really want a moderator who bullies me? But then I remembered that being bullied is my kink. And I was like, yeah, I want a mod that bullies me. So on Friday, we had our panel. And it was supposed to be Mim, Papa, and me. It was supposed to be. There were a couple fuck-ups at this con that we had nothing to do with. And I cannot say all of them on stream, but just know that some fucked up things happened at this con. But I will throw the con under the bus twice. I will do it twice because I feel like they deserve it, and I feel like people should know that it happened because it's stupid. It's stupid that it happened. So these are the two things that I'm like, okay, I can spill the tea here. I'll be a petty little bitch and I'll spill the tea here. We had a panel. We had this panel organized for the months, and Mim is a famous voice actor. She is, in my opinion, most renowned and most famous in my heart for her role as the guy from Jellyfish Princess with the pink hair, who's fucking awesome. It's the best character in Jellyfish Princess, the one who comes into the nerdy girls' lives. There's like this character with pink hair, and she's so fucking stylish and gorgeous, and then there's all the nerdy girls, and then they come in and they become friends with all the nerdy girls and start teaching them how to like dress and go outside and talk to other human beings. Mim plays that character. And I'm like, oh my god, you're my favorite character from Jellyfish Princess. I'm gonna shit my pants. When Mim finally told us who she was, I was like, who? And then Mim was like, you know, Hey Arnold from Attack on Teats. And I was like, I don't know who Arnold is or Attack on Tight. I don't know any of these. And then Mim was like, what about this one? And I was like, well, I don't know that one. What about this one? I don't know that one. And then Mim was like, you like Jellyfish Princess? And I was like, oh my god, I love you. I kiss your feet. I suckle your fingers. I kiss your feet. I bow down. I suck the acrylic off of your fucking toes, ma'am. Oh my god, I bow down. I bow down. Oh my god, that's my favorite character. And you know what's interesting is since then, whenever I watch anime, I start to notice now. Now I notice that Mim is in every fucking anime that I fucking watch. It's crazy that Mim managed to keep herself a secret for as long as she did, because I remember when she was recording the last little part of Attack on Titan, she sounded like this. She sounded like she smoked 50 packs a day because she was screaming as Hey Arnold the entire time. Is that kid's name actually Arnold? Is it Harold? Arnold, Attack on Titan. No, there's no character named Arnold. Armin! 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 So, during the last season, I guess there's a shit ton of screaming. So Mim was recording for Armin, and whenever she would come into calls, she'd be like, at work was really crazy. And we're like, oh damn, I don't know what your job is, but like, that's crazy that you sound like that. Like, never fucking, until she distinctly spelled out, oh yeah, I'm Jessie, I'm a voice actor. I was like, damn, I don't know what Mim's doing, but it's killing her on the inside, because she would come in and she would be like, oh my god, I need more water or I'm going to die. She sounded like wait, hold on. I was about to make a reference, but I don't know if it's something that my friend made up or if it's from something. So Maticus says this thing. He'll come into a call and he'll be like, my daddy makes me eat cigarettes if I don't finish my sketty. And I was about to be like, Mim sounds like that. Mim sounds like my daddy makes me eat cigarettes if I don't finish my sketty. I'm so obsessed with it. I keep when I first wake up and my throat is
Froggy.
extra scratchy, I'll be like, my daddy makes me eat cigarettes if I don't finish my skinny. Is it from something? It's Bobby Hill? I'm gonna kill
Hey,
Maticus.
Froggy, happy
They need to stop
34
brainworming me.
months.
They put these stims in my head. Fucking truth nuke. Fucking, my daddy makes me eat cigarettes if I don't finish my skinny. I like bugs. That's the other thing. Maddie and I have played a game together or something, and Maddie will just like come over. I like bugs. Run away. Right, but our panel. That's right. Sorry, thank you, Marquis. So the panel, the con was like, do you guys want to do one? And I was like, what's a panel? I want one. I did not realize that we would be sitting in an auditorium with like over 100 seats, and that was terrifying. When we finally got there and we were setting up for sound, and I was putting on like the frog head, and we're making sure that everything works, I was like, thank God I can't see anything outside of this head, which I couldn't. So I didn't get scared. Is that the definition of a panel? A panel is when you sit at a table and you talk in front of an auditorium. Except our auditorium was really big. And I think it's because Mim was going to be a part of it. And we were going to talk about content creation as a neurodivergent person. And my take was you should definitely consider getting into content creation if you have something like ADHD, because I find that my ADHD is like a superpower, and it helps me hyper focus and make stuff constantly nonstop. It's a blessing and a curse, and that was going to be my angle. So I had half of our panel, and I had notes, and then Mim had the other half of our panel, and then Papa didn't prepare anything. So we're preparing for the panel, and we hear, due to Mim's contract in the VA hall, Mim cannot make this panel. Mim has to spend a certain number of hours on the floor in the VA hall, signing signatures and taking photos, which is very important, and Mim cannot make your panel. And it is very important, but we're told the moment of, like, we're ready, we're setting up, Mim is not gonna make it. Dude, yeah, so actually, in the end, the person who did not let Mim come to her own panel got in trouble. They got a little talking to, which makes me very happy, because that's so unacceptable. There was an Attack on Titan panel after our panel, right after our panel, that Mim was also supposed to go to, in the same fucking room! And Mim didn't make it to either panel because the convention staff were like, actually, contractual obligation, Mim can't make it to the panel. So our panel was a shit show. I ended up pretending to smoke the mic like a cigar. I got up and danced the gritty and got tangled on a wire. I was crawling on the stage, and I don't remember why, but at some point I was down on my hands and knees crawling on the stage. And we got some footage of the panel that I want to edit together into a video. I haven't been able to get to my PC until like now, last night, yesterday. So I haven't been able to edit the footage together, but I will edit the panel together so that you guys can see it. Yeah, Nina was there, and Nina got us clips. And also, despite Mim not making it, the panel had a really great turnout. I couldn't see anything, but Papa was like, yeah, there were like 50 people. Like, it was half full, even though Mim wasn't here. And a bunch of the people who came didn't know what the panel was, who we were. They just came by and they just stayed. And it was really funny because partway through the panel, I was yapping about something, and I heard Papa say, go, sit back down. So I thought things were going really bad. I thought things were going terrible, but it was actually a huge success, and it was funny and a great panel. But when Papa was like, sit back down, I thought, oh shit, it's bad. So I started crawling on the floor and like doing kickflips and stuff, like real monkey shit. Like, do something funny quick. It was so incredible experience, super funny. So incredible, so amazing. It was really funny. It turned out really great. I would love to do a panel again. I'm sure it would be even better next time if everybody could make it. But I'm gonna edit those videos together.
I managed to avoid breaking your son off his base for an entire week, only to fuck it up right before giving it to you. I was mortified because it took like 5 tries to break.
Oh my god, dude, don't even worry about it. I got glue and everything back
You're
here.
the funny frog woman.
Yeah, exactly, dude. I was like, I need to be funny, and I need to be funny right now. So actually, the whole reason, the one time I'm not on the site because I was doing things offsite, don't even worry about it, dude. It was not your fault. It was the convention staff. The convention staff were like, they were very uptight, which I appreciate because it helps keep talent and guests safe. But they were like aggressive even towards guests, which, so, oh my goodness gracious. We finished our panel. It was awesome. I'm going to edit together the videos so that you guys can see the panel. I will do that. I don't know. I'll do it. At some point, I'll do it. And then after the panel, oh my god, I had my first in-person meet and greet. And I say first in person because I'd done meet and greets before, but in the full suit. So, oh right, no, wait, I missed something. Friday night, so we did the panel. I missed the panel because the lines to get in were so long. Dude, that was the other thing. The time that they gave us for the panel was super bad. They didn't advertise the panel at all. And then they also, like, they put up the panel at the time that the con was like opening or some shit, so there were lines of people waiting to get inside the con itself, and it was just a big mess. It was super messy. First day, the hour it starts. Yeah. Super messy. But then, so
What's
after
up,
the panel...
Froggy? What's up, Froggy?
Come to
Hope
Austin
you're
for
doing
Quickican
awesome,
instead.
Froggy.
It happens at a water park. Ideal for frogs.
Froges, frogs. I had no idea who even did the panel. I just guessed it was you.
Did the panel. I just guessed it was you.
I feel like we had an outline of things to talk about and do during the panel, but it just evolved. It just evolved into not constructive, just like yapping and rolling around, and I don't know, I just lost my mind out there. But so after the panel, my meet and greet was on Saturday. We're on Friday. I skipped ahead a little bit. What happened before the meet and greet, which was very nerve-wracking but very exciting and very emotional because I only had the frog head on. I wasn't in my suit, so people could get like close to me because my suit is so big that during previous meet and greets, when people would come up to talk to me or hug me, I could not hear what they were saying because they couldn't get close enough to the opening in the frog head. So I couldn't fucking hear them or communicate with them at all. So it was like a silent meet and greet. But then during my actual, it was so magical. It was so magical because I was just in the head so I could hug people and hold them and they could talk to me. They could shove their face into the mouth of the head and talk to me and I could hear them and it was so beautiful and I cried afterwards. Oh my god. I'm skipping it. Fifi, on Friday night, Fifi said, come get a tattoo. And I said, Fifi, I don't have a tattoo. I've never gotten a tattoo before. And then Fifi was like, yeah, but come get a tattoo because we're going to get tattoos. And so her, Pix, Papa, Cotton, a bunch of people were like, we're going to get tattoos. And I was like, okay. So I went to get a tattoo. And I have one now. It was great. It was awesome. It was really funny because everyone was, yes, the butthole tattoo. You know about her butthole? Okay, awesome. I didn't plan on saying anyone's tattoos or talk about mine because they're identifiable, you know, and I didn't know how incognito people wanted to be. So Cotton got a tattoo since she's mentioned it. She got a tattoo of a heart. But the heart is like hollow. And then there's a bunch of gradient outside of it, and it's so small that it looks like a puckered butthole from far away. So if you get in close, it looks like a heart. that's an asshole. Girl. And she was like, I'm gonna get it. I love her so much. She's so fucking funny. For my tattoo, I will not share what it is, just because I am very keen on staying anonymous. I have very bad social anxiety, so if anyone were to talk to me and be like, hi, Froggy, outside of a setting where I am prepared to be engaged with, I'll have a panic attack. Like, I'm such an anxious little, I'm a whippet. I'm like a little whippet dog, you know what I mean? So I won't share my tattoo, but I will say, I want to recommend the guy who did it. If you guys are in Texas, there's this guy, David Nash. He did my tattoo, and he was awesome. It was so funny when we went to, did it hurt? No! Well, like a little bit. Afterwards it hurt. But when we went in, that's what everyone was prepping me up for. And so it was me and Pix. She also had never gotten a tattoo, and they were telling us, okay, it's gonna hurt a lot. It's gonna hurt.
FroggyLoch.
Is it on a noticeable spot? I can't answer that question. I can't answer any questions regarding the tattoo except for David Nash did it, and he did such an amazing job that I super recommend you go fucking see him. He is at, I think Elm Street Tattoo, which makes me think about Nightmare on Elm Street. And then also, his name, David Nash, makes me think about the guy who was dating Trisha Paytas. But anyway, he never dated Trisha Paytas, and it's not that David Nash. Yes, I got Post Malone's face tattoos. And my butt. Cotton got a butthole, but I got it on my butthole. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just kidding. We went in, and all these guys are covered head to toe in, like, I fucked your mom tattoos, and, like, skeletons, and lightning, and eagles, and fire, and, one of my homies is like, oh yeah, you know,
sorry,
give me the fucking chainsaw.
Work, but I
and
hope
then,
you're doing better, FroggyLoch.
Oh my gosh, Mother Cosmic, I hope you had a wonderful day. I hope you had a wonderful day. They are the chillest. But like, so all of them are the really scary looking dudes. They're huge, scary looking dudes. And all my friends are getting like reasonable tattoos, you know? Like, oh, I want something badass. I want a big ass fucking haunted house or a cobweb or a chainsaw or blah blah. And then Cotton with her asshole. And so I go up to them and they're like, what you want? And I'm like, okay, so I'm thinking like very thin, delicate line art, something really elegant. And I was thinking wild flowers, like billowing in the wind. But honestly, I'm okay with if you want to do something other than wild flowers, whatever sparks whimsy in your heart. And the big guy goes, whimsy. And he turns around nodding and walks away. And then everybody was like, okay, it's gonna hurt, Froggy. It's gonna hurt really bad. And me and the other girl who were first timers, I felt so bad because she went to have hers done and she was crying. And I'm watching this happen and I'm like, she's crying. She's fucking weeping and shaking. And we're all like, we should go hold her hand. We should hold her. We should go in there. We should go in there and just stand around her and siphon in emotional support. And then, so I will say, one of the spots that I got my tattoo, one of them is very painful. And I was told, they were like, it's gonna hurt like a motherfucker bitch when you get this. And I was like, let's get it. So I think I have a really high pain tolerance. My periods are awful. And then also, I have a condition which leads me to having many dislocations. A lot. Often. Frequently. So I think maybe my pain tolerance is just really good. Yeah, I got the second skin patch. It was so nice. So we went in there, and I lay down, and I'm just talking to him.
People near you would recognize. If could hear you through a bloody scream and a gun, others will also recognize your seagull laugh.
Well, apparently my voice alone is recognized. recognizable, which surprised me because I thought I had a very generic woman voice. But I went to, like, when we were going around with the booths at the con, there was this table, and the guy was selling these cute chopsticks. And I don't have any chopsticks, but my roommates do. And I always just, like, use the wooden ones that you get from takeout. So I was like, I'm gonna buy myself a nice metal chopstick. And I bought chopsticks from him. And then later on Twitter, he was like, I think I just sold something to FroggyLoch. And I was like, how did he know? How did he fucking know? Thanks for the chopsticks. Oh, right. But when I was getting my tattoo done, so the girl who was crying, the poor baby, she comes out and she's like, it's so fun, it's so beautiful, and I'm so happy. And I'm like, we're all like, yay, you look so good. And I lay down on the table and I'm like, so one of the weirdest clients that you've ever had. Oh my God. So you had a girl tattooed in her mother's wedding dress because her mom, I asked him, like, what are his craziest tattoo stories? And he started, and I barely felt it. It felt like a tickle.
Welcome back.
It felt like somebody just rubbing my skin. I think I just have a really good pain tolerance, or like my threshold for pain is really good. Because he's doing it, and he's going over my fucking bone. And I'm like, oh my God, that's crazy that you tattooed that lady in her mom's wedding dress because her mom got mauled by a bear and she wanted to remember her mom. That's crazy that happened to her. You know what? You know what else is crazy? So when we were flying in, the toilet exploded on me and I was covered in pee. I promise you, I'm not covered in pee right now. I promise you. I took a shower and he was like, oh my God, he was so funny. David, he was so funny. He was like, oh, well, now I'm embarrassed because I thought I wasn't alone. I thought I wasn't the only one with pea-covered legs in this shop, and now I feel bad. And I was like, oh man, well, I can take a whiz right now. Like, he was just bouncing off me. We were just goofing around, having an awesome fucking time, a super funny time. And oh my God, did you actually tell him the piss story? Yes. Because he asked about where I came from and why I was here. And I was like, oh yeah, my friends peer pressured me into getting a tattoo. But I was like, hell yeah, whatever, man. It's permanent mark on my body. It's cool. And then, bro, matched your freak. He did. And he was elated. He was like, so I have ADHD and usually I'm the weird one. Usually, like, it's not weirdos on my table, but it's me, like, just gobsmacking them, talking to them. And so I was like, oh my God, that's crazy because I have ADHD. Are you unmedicated? Because I am also a yap machine, just like you. And he was like, oh my God, besties. And he was so funny. It was so funny. It was great. And then before I knew it, I was still talking to him laying on the bed. And he had put the second skin on and everything. And he's like, do you want to see it? And I'm like, wait, you're done? Like, I didn't even realize. What was also really cool was partway through getting my tattoo, my whole body started shaking, even though my head was okay. And then he was like, oh yeah, because your body starts to realize that it's getting hurt and it releases endorphins to so your body is like in shock, even though cognitively you're okay. It's so fascinating. And I was like, well, that's so fascinating. I'm derealizing right now. I'm having derealization right now. And he was like, that's so wicked, dude. And I was like, hell yeah. Right. So I got a tattoo. And that was the reason why I wasn't in my full frog suit during the meet and greet, because I didn't want the frog suit to touch my tattoo that's healing. So I just wore the head. What the fuck did I enjoy hearing about a second skin? Well, I got a tattoo and I got second skin. Did you tell him about your channel? No. I did not, because I don't want him to see. I told him what I do, but I was like, I'm not giving you any of my socials because I don't want you to see me. I don't want you to see me. It's like my family. When my I'm very open about what I do with my family because I'm very blessed to have a very good relationship with my family.
Come on, Froggy.
I got a tattoo was a hell of a sentence to walk into.
Dude, so the coolest part about the tattoo is apparently you threatened to piss his tattoo shop. Dude deserves to die. Well, he made a joke about being covered in pee and being the only one, and now he's self-conscious about it. And I was like, oh man, I'll just pee myself right here for you, dude. I'm so sorry. I would be the decoy koi. I would be, if we were 4 koi traveling in a pack and we had to leave 1 koi behind if a predator attacked us, I would be the decoy koi. Just like if we were like, I think they're Mormons that do this.
You Dennis just said his first and last name. Someone will show this to him.
I hope
Froggy
not.
done fucked up partner.
I hope not, dude. I hope not. Well, maybe. I don't know. Fuck it. David, if you see this, I told you I would tell people to come get tattoos and that your work is so frickety fire. Just like, maybe wipe the pee off your legs before your next client is all I would say. And I hope you get some new clients because you're wicked.
Kicking, never change. Froggy,
shout out to David Nash.
Dude. And I've enjoyed my 6 months.
Oh my god, noise! Oh my god, thank you! Oh my god, thank you! Dude, I love David. David Nash. If you are ever in Texas, so I learned that Elm Street Tattoo is actually a famous shop and that David Nash is a famous tattoo artist. And I was like, oh shit. So it's kind of cool that tattoo heads really love Elm Street Tattoo and David Nash. They have like merch there and everything too. And I'm not a tattoo head, so I didn't understand, or I'm like, I guess the weight of having a tattoo from that guy, I'm just like, yippee, I got art from another artist on my body and it's so whimsical and beautiful. But now I can go up to other people who know a lot about tattoos and tattoo culture and I could be like, yeah, this is a piece by David Nash. I got it at the famous Elm Street. Yes, kind of a big deal. Which I kind of like. I think that's kind of funny. It's this, you would? Dude, something else I really want to do now that I have my first tattoo, I've taken the plunge. I want to get more tattoos, but a tattoo I really want to get that I think would be really funny is, so I've told you about my leg hole, right? Like my bullet hole, my butthole. I have a big mark on my leg, scar tissue from where I got a lump removed. So I had to have a lump removed from my leg. It was like some benign something, and I had it surgically removed. And the clinic fucked me over a little bit. They gave me a lot of stitches and they said, oh yeah, it'll heal into a cute crescent moon shape. And I was like, aw, I love that. But they told me to come get the stitches removed too early. He said a week or 2. And I said, okay, a week, gotcha. And he was like, yeah. So there was a bit of a miscommunication there. I went in a week after having the surgery done and had the stitches taken out. And immediately, like, the wound reopens. And she's like, okie dokie, here you go. And I'm like, okie dokie, I guess this is normal. This is how it's supposed to be. And it kept opening up and getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So I went back to the clinic and I was like, hey guys, the doctor told me this, and then a nurse did this to me, and now the wound is gaping. And they were like, oh shit, well, it's been open for so long that there's probably like bacteria and stuff in there, so we can't close it up again. So you're just gonna heal with like a giant fucking pussy-shaped scar on your leg. And I was like, oh great, my legacy, thank you so much, awesome. So now I have a hole on my leg. It's not a hole, but it's like it's a scar that's shaped like a bullet hole or a legacy. And I think it'd be really funny if I got a tattoo, like a graffiti style tattoo of a gun next to it. So then people will be like, whoa, did you get shot in the leg? And I could be like, no. But it looks like it, right? That's something I need to do. But that's the only tattoo I'll tell you about. Which, actually, because I've talked about my legacy on stream before, when I went to the convention, I covered the legacy scar up so that people couldn't identify me by it. Except I covered it up with, like, a temporary tattoo. Like the ones that you just put on with a wet cloth. Help!
And I found out a month ago that your cousin, Kermit the Frog, is giving the speech.
Hey, wait, are you serious? At first I was about to get offended.
The legacy is real, FroggyLoch.
It is! The legacy is real! So I tried to cover it up, but instead of covering it up with makeup, I thought it'd be funny if I covered it with a temporary tattoo of a screaming cat. Somebody came up to Papa at a party and gave him a temporary tattoo of a cat screaming, and they told Papa, this is ecstasy. And Papa was like, haha, that's funny, and put it in his pocket. And then he was like,
I'm believing you two need to start a podcast together.
Dude,
legacy.
We could call it the Pawcast, and he could wear his fursuit, and I could wear my frog head, and I could pretend to be a furry. Oh, right, but so somebody gave this to Papa, and they were like, this is ecstasy, and Papa was like, haha, and then he was like, wait, is it actually ecstasy? And then when I met Papa on Friday night, he went, hey, so I got this at a party, and somebody said it was ecstasy. Do you want it? And I was like, oh, hell yeah, and I took the tattoo, and I put it on my leg, and he was like, so if it is ecstasy, it's supposed to go on your mouth, and I was like, I'm not actually doing ecstasy, dude. I'm not actually doing ecstasy, man. So who knows if it was actually ecstasy or not, but I put that bitch on my leg and I covered up the legacy with maybe ecstasy. It was probably not. It was probably not. It was probably just a tattoo. Oh!
Come on, Froggy.
It was probably just a tattoo, I think. I hope. I mean, I don't think it can actually, like, do anything to your body if you just put it on your leg. So it was a fake tattoo that you put on your tongue? I think that's how it works. That was the understanding that Papa gave me. If it stuck, it was just a tattoo. It did. It stuck. It's still on my leg. Okay, so it wasn't drugs. The person was joking around when they gave it to Papa. If it was ecstasy, you would have felt it through your open skin. Well, it's not an open wound anymore. It's like, it's scar tissue.
Come on, Froggy.
But, I don't know.
Schrodinger's ecstasy for the legacy.
Yeah, it was Schrodinger ecstasy. I don't know. Your skin can absorb things? Then it was probably just a tattoo, because I didn't feel any different. But also, people ask me if I'm on drugs when I'm not. Like, I'll do a gummy after my work day. If I want to have, like, a funny little hee-hoo time, I might pop a gummy, which is legal, and I'll do it responsibly after I do my work. But I'm not always on a gummy, and people will ask me, they'll be like, what are you taking? Because I need some. And I'm like, I'm just undiagnosed. No, I'm just unmedicated autism and ADHD. I don't know. I'm just having a really great, happy time. I don't know. I'm not on drugs. I'm just happy. I don't know. Which, what a world we live in if you have to ask somebody because they're super happy and having a great time if they're on drugs. Why can't we just be happy anymore? What a sad society we live in. What a freaking society. So sad. Oh my god! Hey! May! The first thing I saw when I woke up was that picture you drew for your Go Live. Salty drew that! My friend Salty! Salty fucking drew me mewing. I don't remember the context. I think I saw a photo of somebody mewing and I was like, I love that so much. And then she drew me like that.
They just want some of that happiness.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. It makes me sad. I wish people could be happy without drugs. Because imagine, you know what? Low key, I've been looking at Finland. I've been looking at Finland because they were rated the happiest country in the world 8 years in a row. And our economy is not doing so good. In Canada, it's not doing so good. So I was like, ooh, Finland. But I'm getting distracted. So now we're at Saturday of the convention. And I had what I consider like my first real meet and greet because I was able to actually talk to the people who came to meet and greet me. I have never been... I've never experienced anything in my life.
Speaking of Europe, Amsterdam and the Netherlands is fucking gas.
Really? Amsterdam and the net. Okay, hey, I'm just taking note of that because I think Finland is actually strict. Is it? Honestly, can you point to Finland on a map? No, not at all. I don't know where it is, but I hear it's not too difficult to immigrate to Finland. And honestly, I just want to live somewhere where everyone is happy and I can be happy. Hey, the proximity to Russia is something to consider. Right, Jingles Keys, Jingles Keys. I had my meet and greet. It was amazing. It was incredible. I cried so much over the weekend because people... Oh my god, I just love you people. I love you guys so much. It was incredible getting to meet the frogs. And oh my god, there were other fans. Like, there were geckos who came by. And there were, oh my god, what's Heavenly's mascot name? Something bot. God damn it. The point is, there were viewers from other communities who came by so that I could troll, like, their Oshis, if that makes sense. Like, someone asked me to sign merch from Heavenly, and I graffitied all over it, and I wrote that he's like Heavenly Farter and Stinky, and it was awesome. It was so funny. Freak bots, thank you, freak bots. Freak bots came to see me, geckos came to see me. And people left me gifts. And I remember, I was like, nobody bring me anything. Do not bring me a gift because I don't want a bomb and I don't want a tracker. And I don't, and you know what? That's a lie. I think it'd be really cool to own a bomb. I'd love to own a bomb. That would be freaking awesome. However, don't give me one because I don't think that the airport is gonna let me travel with one. Wouldn't it be cool though if you owned a bomb? Like, not an active one, but if you just had one and you were like, if this was armed, it would... Okay, hold on. Hold on. My mod just tried to call me. Oh, okay. I thought my mod was gonna yell at me about thinking bombs are cool, but instead, he says, oh. Did you call me just to hang up? Are you doing this with me right now? Are you doing... Don't do it. Don't. He's calling me just to hang up when I pick up. He's calling me just to hang up when I pick up. He said if the power or internet dies, it's because... Oh. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, shit. There's a guy touching our house. Or not our house, but the box outside of our house. We're having work done on the outside of our house. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, if the stream dies, it's because we're renters and we live in a rental unit and there's a guy touching the box that has the internet and power things outside. Smile? Kills man? Kills entire man? I just got back this... Wait, I was calling you to get you to stop saying I want a bomb. Oh. Understandable. I figured that was it. Fuck, I'm back to reading my DMs out loud! God damn it! Right, okay, so the meet and greet on Saturday, I just want to express how parasocially I love and care.
Being added to your skin or dislocating your joints, but can still feel very bad period cramps. That sounds like something serious that your doctor should check out if you didn't already.
Oh, yeah, don't worry. It's honestly, it's just the way that I am. I don't have any, like, cysts or hormonal imbalances or anything like that. Nothing that's considered abnormal. It's just very painful for me when I shed my uterine lining. My muscles just like to clench a lot when I shed my uterine lining. But don't worry about me. I'm good. Wait, Maticus is trying to call me. Hold on. I'm allowed to talk about my uterine lining!
What do you want?
My uterine lining?
What do you want? Why are you calling me?
You just called me!
No, I didn't. It says right here, Froggy started a call.
Because you just called me and then you hung up, so I called you back. That's what normal people do.
Gaslighting's not cool.
The meet and greet was magical, and I wanted to thank everyone for coming by and for making my entire life. Not even year, not even like decade, just life.
Froggy is here!
I wanted to do it again on Sunday.
Great. But we'll get it next time with
Dude,
a son that
yes,
screams
dude,
in his glowing
yes.
eyes.
I felt so bad because on Sunday I was supposed to have another meet and
Meeting
greet.
you on Saturday was so fun. Happy you had a great time.
I had a wonderful time. You guys are funnier than I am. What the fuck? Like, I think every person I met, I was like, are you a streamer? Have you thought about streaming? Or making YouTube videos or something? Writing a blog? Because you're funny as fuck. Everybody I met, so funny and so sweet. And I asked, don't bring me anything because I don't want to go through what poor Camilla went through when that guy snuck a tracker into a gift to her. He stuck like a tracker into one of her gifts, which is insane, crazy. But so many people brought so many gifts, and they were all like, they were things that they had made. Like they had made frogs, little frogs, or drawings. Or someone was like, I was on a trip to Japan, and I was thinking about you, and I missed your streams. Oh my god. And they pulled out this bag, and they said, I saw these things, and I bought them for you while I was at Japan. Sorry. Oh my god. It was just such a wild, surreal, like, no one had to do that. You know what I mean? No one had to go out of their way to do that. I just wanted to, like, I just wanted to sign your thing and draw a funny little picture for you and give you a hug and talk to you about your life and what's going on. And I hope you're doing well and traveling safely and enjoying the con. And people were so nice to me. And I kept everything. Thank you for all of the gifts. And for all of your kindness and the hugs. I wish I could have hugged everyone. On Sunday, I had another meet and greet. But, wait, my timeline. I should keep it together. My timeline. Saturday, after the meet and greet. You guys are so nice. Oh my god. I just care about you. I just care about you guys. I feel like not even parasocially. I feel like, oh god, you broke me.
I wish I could have met you at Wicked. I've never felt more seen by a stranger on the internet.
That makes me want to cry!
I just learned about viewers like 6 months ago, and I could definitely say you are my cameo. Cheers up. We called it. Got you to cry. Keep being the wonderful wordy you are.
You're trying to make me cry!
For a date with Faye. Enjoy the stream, Frogger.
Don't you fucking lurk! Close the tab right now! Close the browser right now! Oh my god, can you kiss your date for me? Wait, unless you're not there yet, can you hold your date's hand for me? Oh my god, wait! Oh, I'm so excited for you! I hope it goes so well. I definitely struggle with, like, feeling parasocially attached to people that I meet online and viewers, but I also think it's normal to just care about other people, you know? And so I don't think my parasocialism is too bad in that regard. I just want you to know that whoever you are, I care about you. Even if you're a lurker and you've never said anything and we've never talked, like, I just care about you and I hope you're okay. And getting
I played your cover of Stuck in the middle of work, and my coworker loved it.
Oh my god!
I told her your channel,
Froggy,
and she
what's
came
up?
back the next
Froggy,
day and told me
hope
the
you're
first
doing
video
awesome.
she
Froggy.
saw was of you talking about sticking stuff up your butt.
No!
Nipple Kalar. You menace.
No! Oh my god!
Froggy, it's a long-distance Discord date lol, but thank you.
Oh my god, I have done long distance shit before. Stay strong. Long distance sucks. But like, it's worth it. It's worth it. It's so worth it. Having that connection with somebody, that meaningful connection. I hope you have an incredible date. Like, just an amazing date. Now turn me off! Turn me off and go spend time with your date right now! But yeah, I won't linger on it. I just wanted to say that I feel so much love in my heart for the people in this community and for you guys and people in my friends just everybody in the VTuber community. I love you guys and I hope that you're okay. God, especially now. There's so much that has been happening.
What's up?
But Sunday, Saturday night, Saturday
Literally
night.
bonded with other
Awesome.
chatters I
Froggy.
know over videos of you because we missed you, silly little uber FroggyLoch.
Blah, blah. I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna take a pee and explode the toilet on myself. Stop it. So Saturday, finished the meet and greet. It was incredible. Saturday night, Gamer Supps was having like a celebration party for its employees, and I am a Gamer Supps artist. I just learned about all of the stuff going on with Gamer Supps right now, and I had no idea that any of it was happening until I got back from the convention. So I do want to say,
Same as
Hope you're
someone who
doing
got
awesome,
late diagnosed
Froggy.
with autism and
Word
not
up!
only do you make me feel seen, but you're giving me the courage to start streaming like you, FroggyLoch does it.
It's such a great social outlet for me. Daps you up. I wanted to say that regarding Gamer Supps, so TLDR, they unwittingly signed with a creator who, and I'm gonna get really, really real for a quick moment because I do need to address this. We're not going to be promoting Gamer Supps products or anything until stuff is resolved. I just finished up my last project with the company. I did a lot of artwork for them in this past month. Like before the trip to the convention, I did a lot of paintings for them. And then after when I got home, I did another painting. I'm not going to be painting for them or promoting their products until they resolve some current issues. They signed a creator who has turned out to be... I don't even know how to describe it without getting political. Gotta remove the stream panel. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, thank you for the reminder. There are two things going on right now.
And talented and amazing Froggy 3. Hope you are well through this jazz.
I'm doing good. I love you guys, and I hope that you're doing good. I feel worse for the audience and the fans of creators right now, because it's so disheartening to have somebody that you look up to get weird. So there is the Cinder thing going on right now, which I don't think I need to bring much attention to because everybody knows about it. But there's also another creator that they signed who is openly promoting like just crazy fascist shit and saying that people of different colors should be segregated on a level of like they should stay in this country. Yeah. So Gamer Supps is like, oh shit, so that happened. God, what's their name? Their name is like Quiche or something, or Keys. I don't even fucking remember. So yeah, Gamer Supps is dealing with, yeah, Kirsch, thank you. Gamer Supps is dealing with that, and Gamer Supps is dealing with Cinder to retaliate in as peaceful a way as I can. I'm just going to be boycotting them for the time being while they work to resolve it, and hopefully they do resolve it. I imagine that they will, because it was very like unwitting, you know, like they sign these people and they get deep into business with them without knowing that this is going to happen. So it's not totally their fault and they're working to resolve it, but just to like encourage them to continue to work to resolve it, I'm going to be not promoting their products right now, and I'm not going to be accepting any more work from them until they clean things up. Just wanted to let you know, because that's the best that I can do to try and help the situation along. But their party was great. Their party was awesome, and it was incredible to meet the team there. They are so nice. I want to say that even though I am not going to be working with them until they fix shit to help encourage them to fix shit. They are sweethearts over there, and they're definitely doing what they can to resolve the situation. Like, they are. They're very, very sweet, and the party was fucking awesome. I actually... I met the CEO, and I didn't know who he was. The CEO knew who I was, and I didn't know. Or like one of the CEOs. Sorry, it wasn't Schlatt, it was Monty. I don't know if Monty is the CEO or the COO, but Monty is one of the people in charge. So Monty is throwing this party to celebrate the success of V-Card, and gamers was and I'm going around at the party, and I don't drink. But they made Gamer Supps themed alcoholic drinks, and there was this one that tasted so good. I had 2 of these drinks, and I'm just like gone. I'm so fucking gone. And Monty is making his rounds, and he comes to me and he's like, "Oh, it's so nice to meet you. Thank you for your work. Who might you be?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm Zentreya. No, I'm just kidding. I'm FroggyLoch, and I have these 2 drinks in me," and I'm all like, "Woo, woo." And he was like, "Oh my god, you're Froggy," and he's shaking my hand and holding my hand, and he's like, "Thank you." He's so sweet. He was the sweetest. He was like, "You're one of the artistic pillars that like helped build this company. You've done so much work for us." And he's shaking my hand, and I'm like, yeah, it's so good to meet you too. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, you're killing it too. Oh my god, you're being so sweet. Hey, who are you? And he's like, "It's me. Oh, I'm Monty." And I'm like, "Oh, sick. Hell yeah, Monty." I have no idea who he is. I have no idea. And then later, he was giving this speech, and when he got up there and he started doing this speech to say thank you to everyone for helping with building the company and with the success of V-Card, the artists, the employees, everybody, I realized, oh, he's like a guy in charge. Like when he got up there and he started giving the speech, that's when it sunk in. I was like, I showed that guy my Tamagotchi, which I did when he was meeting me. I was sitting at the table, I have my cups around me, and I'm playing my fucking Tamagotchi. And I'm like, "Oh, you got Tamagotchi Udi? Look at this. So I got a little blue butterfly right now." And he's like, "Uh-huh." I had no idea. I had no idea who he was.
At least you did not recognize him after his speech.
Well, I did. Well, when he went up to do the speech, that's when I realized, oh, is Monty like a guy in charge? And Freem is like, bitch, Monty's like one of the owners. What are you talking about? I was like, oh shit. And so this is where catastrophe hit. After the party, which was great, I made so many new friends. Friends with Monty. Didn't realize who he was. Mabi.
What's up, Froggy?
This is
Hope
why I
you're doing
love
awesome,
watching your
Froggy.
streams. You make my see normal FroggyLoch.
Oh, thanks. Oh, I'm so glad. I can bring you that relief of, oh, thank goodness I'm not her. That's great. That makes me feel good. Thank you for that. No, just kidding. I went to the bathroom because I had to pee because I was drinking. So I went to the bathroom. I'm stumbling
along.
along.
Is that my inspiration for streaming and cool stuff?
FroggyLoch. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you everyone for the subs and the bits, by the way. Sorry, the story time has gone on longer than I fully fucking expected. Yeah, Monty knew who I was, which makes me feel even more embarrassed and bad because he was like thanking me for my work and I had no idea what he did.
Oh no, not the stumbles.
So I was just vaguely like, "You're killing it too, dude." Oh, like, thank you. Oh my god, you don't have to, you're being so nice to me. Like, thank you. You don't gotta say that. You're doing such a great job. Like, I don't know what he does. So I'm like, You're doing such a good job. You did it too. You built this company. It wasn't me, it was you too. We built this company. Yeah. He's the fucking owner. I went pee, and a couple of girly pops come in there, and they're all yapping, and I get sucked into the conversation. You know when, like, your friend is talking with people that you don't know? This is what happened to me. I knew one of the people there, and she kind of absorbed me into the conversation, and so we're all yapping in the bathroom, and one of my friend's friends gave me some very good news that she was like, it's a secret, so don't tell anybody, but this really big milestone event in my life is happening, and I'm so happy. And I got so excited for her that I did a little jig. I did a little jig, and I dislocated my knee. So that's how it happened. I did a tiny little dance out of joy for another person's life event that was happening, like a milestone event in their life that they're very happy about, very excited about. And I was so happy for her. I did a tiny little dance, and I dislocated my knee and went down. And I smashed my leg into the tiles, but I was so drunk that after I had relocated my knee, which, like, okay, so I have patella alta. I don't recommend anyone Google it. Yes, that's what fucking happened. I don't recommend anyone Google it because you will see some pictures of dislocated knees and they're really gross to look at. Ribbit. So I have that condition, and what that means is my patellas fly out to space all the time, a lot. Like it's normal for me. And usually I would wear braces on my legs when I would go out, but I forgot my braces at home. And I meant to buy some when I landed in Texas, but we were so busy, go, that I didn't have time to go and get some.
I don't think I've ever heard of someone dislocating their knee while hunting.
It wasn't even the gritty. It was like when you see an old person do a quote-unquote jig. It was like the way your grandpa dances at Christmas Eve. It's the way that you know what I mean? Like it was just a little toity, and like I did a little, oh, I'm so happy for you, and then I died immediately. In front of her, she delivers this great news. I'm elated, and I kill myself in front of her. I was so freaking. But I was so drunk that after I got my knee back in and sat up, I was like apologizing, like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I just dislocated. I broke my leg, but I'm okay. I'm so happy for you." Like I'm still telling her I'm so happy for you as she's leaving the bathroom to go get me help. As the group are leaving the bathroom to get me help, I'm apologizing to them and telling them I'm so happy. So, Sunday, what a way to make this about you. I know. I'm sorry my medical condition exists. I love you. I feel bad whenever it happens in front of people because it's such a scary thing to witness.
Froggy?
When I actually...
That condition sound like a cereal. Does it come in chocolate flavor?
Don't. It didn't break. Has Shadow learned how to say it? Oh my god. But so I was in a wheelchair for the rest of the convention. I put my knee back in, everything was fine. Oh my god, I met this sweetheart. Their name is Typho. They're so sweet. Typho was like, "Do you need to go to the hospital?" And I was like, "Don't take me to an American hospital. If you take me to an American hospital, I will die." I was like, "Don't take me to anything but an American hospital, please. Just take me back to the hotel room." So I just popped some painkillers and I had ice on my knee. My knee was like the size of a melon. I was worried because usually, like, these dislocations happen a lot for me. When it happens, I can put my knee back together myself without going to the hospital or anything. I can just boop, put it back in. And then usually there's some swelling and limping, but it goes down within like 2 to 3 days. Did you not get travel insurance? Yeah, but I don't want to use it. I don't want to use it. Oh my god. So I fucking... Yeah, the frozen peas and masking tape. Exactly. So... Usually it takes a few days for my knee to recover.
It's the frog.
In
Welcome
this
back.
case...
I'm glad your leg is still attached.
Thank you! Me too! In this case, it's taken a week, and my knee is still discolored and swollen and sore to walk on, so I am trying to get a doctor's appointment, but I've also... Low-key, I'm kind of skipping my doctor at this point, and I'm just going straight to a specialist, because medical... I don't know, science, I don't know what to call it, medical science or research has progressed to a point where now there's a surgery where it might be able to fix my knees. And when I first went to the hospital because of my knees when I was much, much younger, because I started having these dislocations when I was a teenager, they said that I should just do physio and build up the muscles in my legs to try and keep my patellas in place. And that's really all I can do, because there were knee surgeries, but none of them would really work on patella alta, like my condition. So now medicine has progressed to the point that there is a procedure and there are specialists in my city who can carry out that procedure. I think the best one is in Toronto, so I'd have to take a bit of a road trip to go do it. But also, there's a tattoo artist in Toronto that I want to go see, so maybe I could have my surgery and then get a tattoo. But that's great. So I'm actively looking into getting surgery for my legs, both my legs. That's gonna suck though, is that I have to have it for both knees, because not just one knee has the condition, they both have it. Yeah, tattoo and surgery road trip. Would the pain stack? I don't even know, probably. Oh yeah, I'm a huge tattoo junkie. Well, for me, it's flowers. I think I'm okay to say that. I want to cover my body in flowers. I want to be a walking bouquet, like a whimsical, just like covered in flowers. I want to be able to camouflage myself. Like if I'm ever being, I don't know, chased. Why am I being chased? What's my motivation for being chased? Like if I'm ever, if I'm ever a secret agent.
Yo, Froggy.
Oh my god, hey, Buckley! Hey! Thank you for the sub and Calamity! Thank you for the sub! Thank you, guys! Yeah, like if Zen's chasing me for a collab, or if I ever...
Antics. I saw you and Zen's walk around on the car.
Yes!
It is always great seeing you and how silly you are. You always bring a smile to my face during hard times and help cheer me up.
Thank you. That means a lot to me to hear, because that's what I want this space to always be. I want it to be an escape for me and for anyone else who just like needs a place to not worry about shit that's going on right now or forget about it for a little bit. That's always what I've wanted, so that means a lot to me. Thank you. Toasters can't see flowers, so this is a great idea. Well, that's what I'm thinking. I could lie down in foliage and go invisible. I want to get covered in flowers and plants so I can just like, and I'm gone. PSA, please give... Wait, what's a platelet? Give platelets. It helps people with having surgery. They use it to stop the bleeding. Platelets. What is a platelet? I've never heard about that before. Hold on, platelet. Oh. Oh, so like it's a kind of blood. Oh, it's for our bone marrow. Oh, wow. Good PSA. Good PSA. Hell yeah. You know what? I used to be deathly afraid of needles to the point where I've never even donated blood before. And I used to feel...
I got a question.
Oh, go ahead.
What up with the title? You beat on yourself. Why? You sharing your cake with Chef.
It's not my cake!
To you, Queen, but I hope you're staying hydrated.
Oh, you know what? I have a cold tea. It used to be warm. Now I have a cold tea and I have a bottle of water right here.
You're
a bottle of water.
Blood that helps with scabbing and clotting around injuries.
I have been so scared. Dude, I've been so freaking scared of needles that I've never donated blood, plasma, anything. But I have the type O blood that's like compatible with everyone in the world, and it's super rare. So I've always felt really, really guilty about not donating because I have the universal donor. You know what? Yeah, the O negative. So my mom used to always be like, you know what? When you're older, you could help a lot of people by... And now that I got my tattoo, oh my God. I feel like I'm not scared of needles anymore. I'm like, I'm gonna go fucking raisin myself. raising canes, raising frog, because you could just suck all my juices out and give them to other people, do it. So now that I'm not scared of needles, I'm definitely going to start donating. But it was so crazy how the tattoo cured my fear of needles. I used to... Have I told you my middle school story about...
red blood cells, verbs, and plasma. All three components are valuable and life-saving for many people around the world.
Mm-hmm. 1, needles are nothing compared to saving literally thousands and thousands of people. 100% agree. And 2, face your fears. Just face your fucking fears. I'm not scared of spiders anymore.
List as a universal donor. They will call you once a month to tell you to come back and donate again.
Really? I'm okay with that. I'm gonna get on a donor list for sure. I'm gonna start donating. I gotta donate my magic blood, my negative blood 0. My mom always used to tell me, like, when you're older, you could help a lot of people with that. But, because she used to give blood. And I would go with her, and I'd be so terrified. And so, like, oh my god! That's terrible, that's horrible! I was so scared of needles that when I was in middle school, I can't remember if I've told this story before, but in Canada, there are vaccinations that you get growing up. In middle school, you get the twin Rex, which is 2 needles, I think a week apart. And they were doing the twin Rex at our school. I forged a letter from my doctor using, because I was in and out of like therapy and taking different medications for depression and anxiety all my young life, all my freaking life. I've struggled with that. So I had like, I could reference my doctor's signature, and I forged a note saying that I had already received my twin Rex vaccines, and I got out of it. I flashed this little note and I got out of it, and I remember the first time I got out of it, and the second time I hid in the computer lab when the vaccinations were going on. So then later, years later, I'm in college now, and I go to see my doctor because I'm having horrible panic attacks, and she's giving me like a prescription pill that you can put under your tongue and it melts, and it basically like horse tranquilizers you to stop having a panic attack. It puts you to sleep. So she was gonna give me one of those, and she's checking through the records, and she's like, "Where's your twin Rex vaccine?" And I was like, "My what? I don't even remember." So anyway, I ended up getting both vaccines, I think on the same day, if I'm remembering right. I can't remember if it was spaced out, but she was like, "Oh, hell no, what the fuck, you need these!" And she gave me the vaccines like back to back.
I want to say that I really appreciate you and your humor. I'm having a really hard time with home life, and
she
working
fucking
you
got
streaming
me.
today has made it better. Thank you so much. Big love, Froggy.
She got me. She got me. Anyway, that's how scared I was of needles. Really scared of needles.
I was so scared of needles, but I signed up for the school blood drive so I could get out of class. I was scared enough that the stress ball they gave us to squeeze to make the veins stand out popped in my hand from squeezing it too hard.
Oh my god! Wait, but are you still scared of needles? I realized so... I don't know, I discovered something. I used to just avoid stuff that You're still scared of them? Oh my god, I feel like I could tank it. I feel like you could do me up like the guy from Hellraiser. That guy with the needles all in his head. You could do me like that and I'd be fine. I'm over it. I'm not scared of needles no more. I don't give a fuck. I'd win. I could just like... Yeah, you could make me look like Pinhead and I would just tank it. I've been poked by needles too much to be scared of them. I was just so fucking scared, dude. I've been stuck like 4 times. Last time they took... You got stuck 4 times? Anyway, I'm gonna start donating my shit because I'm not scared anymore. I noticed something. When you like expose yourself or handle things that you're scared of, they become a lot less scary. Like, so we have a bunch of spiders in our house. And I was like... Get Cotton to practice her She has an acupuncture degree? I would let Cotton straddle me and fill me head to toe with pins. I would let her. That's a beautiful woman. She's gorgeous. She looks like Snow White in real life. She looks like Snow White. Like the cartoon Snow White, but a person. It's crazy. Also, that's called exposure therapy. But what's interesting is exposure therapy is one of the therapies that is not effective in people with autism. Super interesting, super weird. But I found that when I started researching what spiders are in my house, I'm scared to death of spiders. I suddenly became less afraid of them. Like, I learned that the yellow sac spiders that are in my house, they're running around and they jump scare me at night and in dark places because they don't make homes, they don't make nests, so they're actively hunting and they're eating the shit that I hate more, like centipedes and crap like that, or La Cockroacha, or Earwiggy. They eat those. So that's why that's the spider that jump scares me all the time, because they're out hunting. And they're blind as fuck. So if they run into you, they can't see you. They don't know what you are, who you are. They're scared of you. So I'm not scared of spider anymore. Whenever
for the military, I had to get 5 shots because you have 3 baseline, and I was late on 2. Never had an issue with needles, but that was a bit much.
Yeah, that would hurt. That would freaking hurt. I don't know. The more I learned about spiders, now I don't kill them and I don't put them outside. I might relocate them to like the storage room where no one ever goes. I'll just be like, okay, here you go. I don't want you next to my PC, so I'm gonna put you over here because I don't want to kick you or whatever. But I'm not scared of them anymore. I still don't want to touch them, but I used to like scream and vacuum them up and run around and do a little dance, and I was so scared. And they're fine.
Every 2 years because of my job. That's always a fun one.
Oh. Yo, are you licking rusty fences at your job? That's crazy. You working with rust? That's crazy. What job do you work with rust? Yeah, spiders are your bros. They kill a cucaracha. Agree. I like spiders now. And also, that was my biggest fear with the tattoo, was the needle. But then when it started happening, I was like, it's not that bad. That's a needle going in and out of my body really fast. It's not that bad. I think I could endure a needle now. And then now I'm not scared of them anymore. After my storage got infested by spiders and a black widow, I am more than deathly afraid of them. I guess it helps that we don't really have dangerous spiders up here. Wait, does Finland have dangerous spiders? Because one of the perks of living where I do is our bugs aren't really dangerous. I think the most dangerous bug that we have are like the water bugs, because the water bugs can disintegrate your foot. If they bite you, if they pincher you, they can disintegrate your entire foot. Does Finland have evil spiders? Finland doesn't have evil spiders! The country's spider species are mostly non-venomous and propose no threat to real humans. No, real threat to humans. Hey, can I learn how to read? There are no aggressive spiders. The viper is the only venomous animal on Guys, I'm going to Finland. I'm going out to Finland. Why don't you talk to Wait, is Lumi Finnish? Oh, you know what? I've never talked to Lumi. And I think it's because our time zones are completely fucking whack-ass different. I've never caught Lumi. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, have I even caught one of her streams? I don't even think I've caught one of a Lumi stream.
You can read.
That's crazy.
Then why am I having my messages read out loud?
Don't. Hey, don't you do that to me. Hey, I got completely distracted. Right. Okay. Hey, so Sunday, my knee happened, and I was gonna have another meet and greet on Sunday, and I was really excited for it. We showed up to the hotel. This is the second instant where the con let us down, and I feel okay talking about it, because there were a couple times where things just like went wrong, or bad stuff was like poopy, and those, I can't talk about everything. All I can talk about is they fucked us with the panel, and they fucked me with my meet and greet. On Sunday, I had my meet and greet, and I was going, and I got an exhibitor badge and a guest badge. And I assumed that the exhibitor badge status was higher than the guest badge status, because if you had an exhibitor badge, you could ride in the elevator. Versus if you had a guest badge, you were not allowed to ride in the elevator. So they gave me an exhibitor badge because my legs are bad. So I got the elevator. And I brought the exhibitor badge, and then Maddie had the guest badge. And we went to the Novel Horizons booth, and I was gonna do my meet and greet. But then the staff were like, hey, we can't let you back here because you only have an exhibitor badge. And I was like, what do you mean? That's his guest badge right here, and I'm going to do a meet and greet right now. And also, the lady who wasn't letting me back talked to me literally the day prior. So I was like, do you not recognize me? And she was like, hey, I got talent back there that need protecting and privacy, and I can't let you back there with that badge. And I was like, that's insane. What if we just swap badges, and then he has the exhibitor badge and I have the guest badge? And she was like, he can come in with the guest badge, but you can't come in because you have an exhibitor badge. And I was like, that make sense, because the exhibitors are running the booths, aren't they? Isn't the exhibitor the person running the booth?
Was it a
What if
grumpy
I
old
owned a
woman?
booth?
Doing awesome.
She caused problems for me
Yes,
as well.
it was a grumpy older woman. It was, yes. And so she did not let me back. So I got Sunday off, and I was not able to do my meet and greet because she didn't let me back. I'm also like, I was like, hey lady, I have my guest badge. You saw me back there yesterday. It's just in the hotel room. I'm in a wheelchair. Can you please just let us back? I don't want to go back to the hotel room and come back here because I'm going to miss the meet and greet. I'm in a wheelchair.
Come on, Froggy.
So
Just
anyway.
got off work, but it was nice to see you at Weebcon.
Oh my god,
I'm glad you like the little frog pins, and I hope you enjoy that silly certificate I made for you.
I love it. I fucking, so everything that you guys gave me, it went through novel.
I recognize that Vos could line skip and tried to make me stand in line for 3 hours.
Dude. So it's so funny.
Boy, I insist, and he's getting good the tower.
It's so funny that you say that. Yeah, I don't know. I ended up just telling her, like, so I went over, we got the Novel Horizons staff, and they came over, and we were like pushing to get me in. We were pushing with this lady, and that lady, I finally was like, guys, she's not relenting. And I looked at the lady and I was like, hey, I don't want to be the person where you go home and you're hanging out with your family or your friends and you're talking about the shitty people who gave you trouble at the con. I don't want to be one of those stories where you're like, oh my god, and this bitch in her wheelchair. I don't want that. So we're just gonna go. And she was like, sorry for the inconvenience. Anyway, TLDR, she got in trouble, which I hope she didn't get in too much trouble, but like she did get told off by like the management or the people in charge of the con, so thank goodness for that. But the staff were so controlling at this convention, which I am grateful because they were preserving the safety and the peace of the guests. You know, you don't want people back there who aren't supposed to be back there. Like, I get it. It's okay. I don't want to give you trouble, but I don't know. I was a little bit mad, and I felt worse for the people who waited to like meet and greet with me, because there were people actively waiting for the meet and greet to happen because I was there on time. And anyway, sorry about Sunday. I ended up having Sunday off. I went back to the hotel room and I watched Dandadan. I went back to the hotel room and I iced my knee and I watched Dandadan is everything I could ever want in an anime. Holy shit. I wish I had not put Dandadan off for so long. Whenever anime comes out and people are like, I love this show. Whenever people are really hyping up a show, I'm like, everybody likes it, so I won't. I don't know what it is about me. Even in elementary school, when everybody loved, what's her name? Blonde hair, Avril Lavigne, is that her? Not Avril Lavigne, not Britney Spears. Hannah Montana? I don't remember. Some pop star. There was some pop star in elementary school, and everybody loved her. They loved her. And I was like, I'm over here listening to my crazy frog. Hillary Duff!
Check out the manga if you
Hillary
have time.
Duff!
The art
Everyone
is
loved Hillary
absolutely
Duff!
Incredible.
So I don't know what it is about me. You should check out the manga. Dude, I want to watch it. As we were watching Dandadan, I was like, hey, what drugs did this guy do? I had him, like, when people talk to me and they're like, what drugs do you do? And I'm like, none, what are you talking about? That's how I felt when watching Dandadan. It's crazy. The whole story is a quest to get this guy's cock and balls back. That's the premise of the story. They need to get his cock and balls are gone, and they need to get them back. And also, there are aliens and ghosts. It's awesome. It's so good. If you have not watched Dandadan, and maybe the reason why you haven't watched Dandadan is the same as me, maybe people are saying they love Dandadan too much. Maybe they're saying they love it too much, and you're like me, and you're like, oh, I won't like it because everyone else does. You have to watch it. Look me in my eyes. Look me in my eyes. You need to watch it, please. Please do yourself the favor. It's so good. I need to watch the manga. It's so funny. Even like the intro song fits the manga so good. The anime's so good. It's so good.
The boy believes in aliens. The girl believes in ghosts. Unfortunately, they are both correct.
Yes! Yes! Exactly! I burnt out on typical anime tropes. It is the weirdest fucking show. The weirdest show. I think I'm also burnt out on typical anime tropes. A lot of like new anime, I kind of like, this one's kind of like My Hero Academia, so I don't know if I want to watch it. Or I don't know if I want to watch Jujutsu Kaisen because it's, I don't know, man. But Dandadan is like its own thing. It's weird, it's crazy, it's awesome. The creator of Dandadan, wait, what? Was notorious for making shonen trash, and then his publisher told him he had to go study romance manga before they would print anything he made again? So wait, this was his romance manga? Dude, this is fucking awesome. It's so peak. It's so weird. Hey, whatever school that guy went to, I want to go. Because what the fuck? It's got romance undertones all over the place. Oh yeah, 100%. You got the love triangle, and then even like there's platonic romance. You know what I mean? Also, I saw Ari. I love you, Ari. I love you. That's my platonic soulmate. I love her. I love her so much.
What's up?
Tatsu worked under a Fujimoto on Fire Punch.
Froggy.
Dude, Fire Punch is so sad. I read Fire Punch. Is there an anime for Fire Punch? I don't know, but I read the manga and it's so fucking sad, but it's also so good. Fire Punch anime.
Come on, Froggy.
Damn, no anime
If
yet.
it's romantic, then someone needs to buy chocolate and have romance without chocolate. Then someone needs to have romance with this. It's about chooks and Chuamant Yama.
What's up, Froggy? What's up, Froggy?
Yeah, man.
You're doing awesome, Froggy.
Yeah, man.
FroggyLoch with the Earl.
Yeah, dude.
At least Dandadan has a good reason that the relation doesn't escalate
Yeah.
since he got his bit stolen.
Yeah, he got his bits stolen. And also, like, I like that they're kind of
Froggy,
petty.
happy 1 year.
I like
You've
that.
been eating your vegetables.
I have been. You know what? My fiber intake is really good. Ari was asking me about, like, my nutrition and if I'm eating well and taking care of myself because I'm kind of like a living Tamagotchi. I'm kind of like a flesh and blood Tamagotchi, where I don't eat or drink unless people tell me to, which is like, I'm working on it. Hey, everybody has their quirks or their negative traits. My toxic trait is not eating or drinking unless someone tells me to. So hey, you know, we're all human. We're only human. It's just my character trait. So Ari was like, hey, you gotta take care of your. Are you farting? Are you farting? You better be farting, because if you're not farting, then you're not eating enough fiber. And I was like, I promise, Ari. I promise that I'm farting. I promise. I love her. She was taking care of me, like, while I was away. While I wasn't streaming, Ari was there to be like, Proven is crazy! Proven is insane! Oh my god, holy shit! I do want to say, I can't believe... Oh shit, what was I gonna say? I got hit with a frog and now I don't remember.
Froggy, have you ever tried battery acid spaghetti? Simply miss Monster Energy with Airhead Stream.
What? You know what? I think I've only had a Monster Energy like once, and it was because I was at a friend's party and I wanted to be polite. So when they offered me one, I didn't turn it down. But my mom always told me never to drink energy drinks, so I've never had them outside of like that one Monster Energy, because she was like, they'll stop your heart. Even though they taste really good, they'll stop your heart. So I try not to touch them. I honestly, wait, with an Airhead, what is an Airhead's Extreme? Because Airheads are good. They're mid. I know some people who's like, if you plugged an IV into them, I don't know what the reverse of an IV is. Like if you were to draw their vital fluids from their body, they would bleed that orange Fiesta Day of the Dead fucking Monster Energy drink. The fruit punch with the skeletons on it, having a mariachi. You know that one? A catheter. If you hooked a catheter...
Need to drink even more.
Hey, Slamist? Hey, Slamist? Hey, be careful. Wait, maybe it's the mango one? Is it the mango? The Pacific Punch? Yeah, it's like a bunch of skeletons having a little mariachi. Am I saying it wrong? Mariachi. Yeah, catheter. If you put a catheter into them, they would just like, that would be what comes out, is that energy drink. I have friends who just like, that's it. Wait, you can drink energy. Wait, really? Is it good for you to drink energy drinks in small doses? Or is it just like, that it's on par with like a cup of coffee or a tea?
I drink like 5 Red Bulls a day and I am still alive.
You drink 5? Hey, please take care of yourself. You know what's best for your body, but it might not be a mariachi of skeletons on a drink putting like the crazy dopamine in your brain. Not dopamine. What is it that they have? It sounds like it should go in a car. What's in the drink? What's the chemical in the drink? The chemical that sounds like a chemical that should be in a car and you drink it? Taurine! Thank you! Taurine! Maybe you should be careful about all the little skeletons putting taurine inside of your mouth is what I'm trying to say. Watch out for them, because they are skeletons doing it to you. Which is crazy to think about. Why did they put skeletons on the drink? If it's a dangerous drink that's bad for you. Is it like the skeletons are feeding you and you're going to become one of them?
5 Red Bulls is only 550 ml of caffeine. Gamer Supps has 100 per scoop.
Froggy is truly based.
Hey, does it really? Small stimulants like
Chat,
caffeine?
Did you know that taurine was originally synthesized from
they help with
Cabal?
focus?
That's where the taurine comes from.
Hey, what? Taurine was originally synthesized from bull bile?
What's up, Froggy?
Like bull puke?
What's up, Froggy?
Did
Hope
you
you're
know
doing
that
awesome,
coffee is,
Froggy.
I think like the percentage is like 30% or something of the, something crazy like that. It's like 30% of coffee beans are allowed to have bug poop in them.
Froggy is here!
That's crazy.
2
That's
minutes,
wild.
4 mugs of 1 tablespoon strength coffee.
Like a bunch of, like a fraction of coffee, a very high fraction of coffee powder is just bug poop. Not quite 30%. It's chocolate, not coffee. Oh, it's chocolate. Thank you. It's chocolate. Cocoa beans. That's right. Like a certain amount of cocoa beans gets to just like be bug bits and bug chocolate. That's so sick.
I've
There's
been
a
told by
coffee
my
that's a
doctor
poop.
that including more caffeine in my diet can help with my migraines. Just have
That's
to be
true.
careful.
That's true. Caffeine does help with headaches. Some people with ADHD, like myself, don't have a typical reaction to caffeine. I can placebo myself into waking up or being energized, but usually caffeine doesn't really affect me very much, which I learned later is because of the ADHD, which now that I have been diagnosed with everything, I'm like, how did it take them this long to figure it out? Wait, there's poop coffee? Kopi Luwak. I want to know. I want to try poop coffee. Kopi Luwak coffee. Kopi Luwak coffee. It's made from cat poop? Oh my god. Oh, it's from digested coffee cherries. From the Asian palm civet. The cherries are fermented as they pass through a civet's intent. Oh my god. It is so fascinating to me when you start to look at food and things that aren't like chemical components. So much of the food we eat is like poop from something else or vomit.
Some people have found out they have had from trying certain hard drugs and finding out all it makes them want is more drugs without the high. You have 2 birds and cups without lids, Froggy. Odds are you've had poop coffee before.
Nuh-uh! 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 The worst I've had is my bird took a bath in my water once. Which, actually, I have a really cute video of. Which, oh my god! Speaking of really cute videos, wait! Hold up! Hold up! Oh my god! So, okay, back to my story time. That was the con. Sunday, I watched Dandadan. Meet and greet got canceled. Sorry about that. Hung out with some friends in the hotel room. Went home. Flew home. It was awesome. Some updates for you. I told you the Gamer Supps update. Another update. I'm moving. So, my grandparents, I mentioned on and off before last month, or the month before last month. I don't remember. But my poppy has been having some really bad heart problems for a while now. And things looked really bad for a period of time. But he's still alive. And we're trying to get him to get a pacemaker. But he's being... I don't even know how to put it. He's like proud, but also I guess embarrassed or existential, or I don't know. He fell down. He didn't fall down the stairs. Sorry, my mistake. He reached the top of the stairs and he passed out. So he did not fall down the stairs, but he passed out after climbing the stairs because his heart was having awful palpitations. Yeah, he won't admit to weakness. He's got the old guy just let me vibe energy. Yes, yeah. And he's being a boomer about it. He's got the toxic masculinity trait where he's like, oh, I just rubbed dirt in it. He fell up the stairs. Yes, he did. So he was climbing the stairs and had really bad heart palpitations and collapsed, thankfully at the top. Since then, will he do it for you though? I've been talking to him. I've been telling him he needs to get a pacemaker because if he passes away, no one else in my family will relate to me. Like, he is the only living member of our family that understands me and is exactly like me. When I got my autism diagnosis, my grandma was like, you know what? I think your poppy has it.
I started blasting. Bang!
And I was like, well, it is hereditary. You say Grandpa collab, but we've been, between his health scares, we've been working on a song cover together because I just want to have it. When I was growing up, we used to make music together. He had a little recorder and he would play his guitar and, I would sing and he would sing, and we have these recordings from when I'm a little kid. So I was like, hey, we should make a song together, a cover together or something, just in case something happens. It'd be nice to have. So we are working on a cover. We've been slowly...
That's the sweetest goddamn thing
I know. We've been slowly working on a song cover together. We're covering a song that is very meaningful to us. He loves the Moody Blues. And whenever we go over to eat food, to have barbecue or what have you, a family event, he would play the same Moody Blues album over and over and over again. So we picked a song from that album that's our favorite, and we're gonna do a cover of that. And my poppy is playing the guitar for it, but his hands get so sore, he can't play the guitar like he used to. It's taken him a long time to get me his recordings for that part of the song. So we're working on it very slowly at his pace as his health permits. And I really hope that we can finish it, because God, if he passes away and the project isn't finished, I'm gonna lose it. I'll probably finish it. Even if we don't get to finish it together. I am gonna share it, yeah. I'm gonna share it once it's done. I'm gonna make a little music video for it and everything and release it so you guys can have it. At Poppy's pace, though. Poppy's pace.
It might calm you down and help you focus instead
of
bouncing between topics.
Dude, so you say some people with it need much more than others.
My family is very much the same, and I had a very similar relationship with my grandpa before he passed away 2 years ago. Love hitting you so much, Froggy.
Yeah, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm really, really close with my poppy, like no one else in my family.
With the crazy frog already. Glad to be here.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you, and thank you, Loyal, and thank you, Boots. My grandpa is just like me. God, he gets me where my family never has. My mom used to force me to go out and do a lot of stuff that I didn't want to do because she thought there was something wrong with me or like a health scare, or she was worried about me because I did not like going outside and I didn't like I do like making friends, but I don't like going out and having to talk to strangers in person and like get to know people. So my mom would drag me out to parties and social events and markets and whatever and force me to do stuff like that. And my poppy never goes out to things like that because he doesn't want to. He wants to sit at home and he wants to make music or read horror novels. He loves horror novels. He loves horror. He loves it. And I love it too. So I also just a big shut-in. I want to stay in and paint and whatever. He was the only one who ever got it. So when I became over 18, when I became legal, my poppy started sticking up for me and telling my mom and my grandma not to force me to go out if I don't want to.
Happy 4 months.
He's always stood up for me. And I just love him. I just love that he's like, yeah, let's stay in and like order some food and watch a scary movie and play some jam out on the guitar or something. And I'm like, that's my ideal night. That's my ideal night. Your grand was right on the market with the peer-reviewed diagnosis. Yes, yeah. So I love him. How old is he? That's a great question. How old is he? I don't know. Probably in his 80s, I think. Probably in his 80s. Because I think my grandmother is in her 70s. And they both are high school sweethearts. They went to high school together, and they got married outside of high school. Like, once they graduated high school, they got married. So I think he was like a few years older. He's either late 70s or early 80s.
I to add the data Angbot.
Oh my God, Michael, no! Have a wonderful rest of your day. It was so great seeing you. I hope that you take care, and I hope that you're doing well. When am I getting married?
Froggy?
I don't know, man. For the tax benefit, one day maybe.
Froggy.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that Ari and Haruka, once they both turn 30, they're getting married. That was their agreement. If they're not in a relationship with anybody, they're getting married. So, unfortunately, that means I can't... Wait, are there three-way marriages? Maybe we could, like, work something out. Maybe we could work something out. I'm just saying.
Come on, Froggy.
I think we could just do, like, a...
I love you, Froggy.
We could do a polygamous thing.
Such a funny and relatable person like you.
I've always thought there was something really weird or wrong with me, because so I know now that I'm like demisexual, which is like you don't feel sexual attraction to people for the way that they look, or you don't even have romantic thoughts about them, not even sexual, but just romantic thoughts about them, period, until you've started to know them more. But when I was a kid, I remember in middle school, I still wanted to run around and play horse or dog or whatever on all fours. I was running around trying to play games with people, and the kiddies were on their iPhones, and they were like, you fucking freak, you fucking weirdo. Anyway, that's why I got bullied in middle school, because everybody else was grown up, but I was still like, why don't we play games? Let's pretend! And they were so moved on, and they were just like on their iPhones with their Flappy Birds and their whatever, that little game where you had the little tiki guys on the island and you played God and you could blow them up with meteors. So you were a horse girl? I wasn't a horse girl! Do Ari and Haruka have custody of Froggy every other weekend? I don't know. We could do that. It'd be easier if I stayed with Haruka because we're both in Canada.
Yeah.
You admit to having been a furry from a young age? Hey, I'm not a furry, but I can appreciate their culture. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm furry. I think I'm just like a VTuber. And honestly, if you think about it, VTubers and furries are adjacent and they have a lot in common. Yo, dap me up, dap me up, dap me up. I feel like VTubers are
So
kind of just
glad you're
furries, but
back,
like for
Froggy. Your
otakus.
streams never fail to make my day better. Stay
Oh,
awesome.
that makes me so happy. I hope, Magic, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Like, even outside of the stream, I hope you're having a great day. What was I saying? What was I even talking to you about? Oh, right, with the marriage thing. I honestly don't seek romance at all. I don't really care about marriage. It'd be nice one day, maybe, to get married. I'm not against it. Ah! And I think there are like tax benefits.
FroggyLoch, sussy, FroggyLoch,
I think there are tax benefits if you are in a common law or marital relationship. I'm pretty sure there are benefits on your taxes. So that's something to consider.
You're on a virgin, and autistic faults are more likely to be poly, have paraphilic interest, and maybe all, but I'm not sure.
I'm definitely, I was joking about the poly thing. I'm way too jealous. I don't think I could ever do an open or poly relationship. It would have to be monogamous because in the times where I have discovered that I have feelings for people, I would be jealous. I would get very jealous and very like, I want this person to myself. That's my other half, and I want them to be my other half, and I want to glue them to my other side, and it's just gonna be us, a team. Possessive? Then I'm a possessive ass bitch. That's what I've experienced. Is I'm way too possessive and selfish to ever do anything. But in middle school, I pretended to have a crush on one of like the quote unquote handsomest boys in school. Because all my other friends were talking about who they were gonna ask to the dance. At the end of middle school, grade 8, we had a big dance at the end. And they were talking about who they were gonna go with, who they were gonna invite. Who are you gonna invite, Froggy? Who do you think is cute? Froggy, oh my God, Froggy. And I'm like, I have to fit in. Oh, yes. The fucking Leaf Fiddleworth is really hot right now, and I think that Leaf Fiddleworth is super cute, and I'm gonna ask Leaf Fiddleworth to the dance. And it was awesome because when we got, not Leaf, once we got to the dance, I remember, like, all my homegirls have got their dudes and they're doing whatever, and I'm like, oh shit, I gotta ask Leaf Fiddleworth, and I find him in the hallway, and I run up to him, and I'm like, do you want to dance? And he's like, well, I'm kind of here with Sarah McSarah, and, you know, my girlfriend, and I'm like, oh, awesome, have a great time, and I leave. And I just like, I do a little yes as I run out and leave, and I'm like, yes! And then I went and I met up with my friends, and I was like, yeah, he turned me down. Whoop, 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 like having a great time. And they're like, oh, it's so sad. It's so sad. And I'm like, yeah. Yeah, I got rejected. Woo, woo. Do you want to dance? No, crisis averted then. Exactly. Yes. Yeah. Leaf Fiddlesworth and Sarah McSarah, the couple, yeah. I hope they're doing great. I hope they're still together. Yeah, I got rejected. Let's party. I was so relieved because I did not actually like the guy or like anybody at that time. So that was the only time, though, that I was really pressured into, I guess, having a crush or a relationship. I didn't start having, I guess, what I would consider crushes until I was in high school. And even then, it was only after I became close friends with somebody that I started having intrusive thoughts like, what if we were dating? Which were unusual. Just intrusive little, like, I'm laying in bed and I'm like, what if they are kind of like cute? But I thought there was something wrong with me for the longest time. I thought there was something wrong.
I have an embarrassing story. When I was
tell
in
me.
middle school, so I thought losing your virginity meant kissing a girl for the first time. So when I was asked if I lost my regard with the GF I had, I said yeah. And well, she broke with me.
Oh my god! You reminded me. Okay, so I'm so sorry that happened to you, but also that's so funny. I'm so sorry that happened, but also that's really funny. That's like, so I've been reading a lot of Stephen King lately, just because my poppy loves Stephen King.
The first time I tried to ask a girl to something at school, she got all her friends together to loudly deny me at recess. Good times.
Are you serious?
I got so nervous taking my crush to homecoming freshman year that I got sick. By the time I got back into the dance, she was dancing with another guy and they ended up dating for 3 years.
Well, good for them, I guess. Damn, 3 years. That sucks, dude. Oh my god. That sucks, dude. Holy. But the fucking everybody is circling around you to be like, she's not gonna go out with you is crazy, though. Dude, kids are so mean. Kids are so mean. Holy shit. I'm drunk, but I also just shut down all sexy content to watch your streams. Oh, I hope you had a good one. You know what I mean. I hope you're relaxed. What the hell was I talking about? Dude, I've been reading so much Stephen King, so I read The Stand. Come on, Froggy. And now I'm reading It.
Hello, Froggy.
I need to read The Dark Tower.
To say thanks for updating your VOD channel.
Oh my god, of course!
I had given up all hope. Sincerely, YouTube Frog.
Dude, I am so sorry. I love Mist. I watched the movie, The Mist.
In contrast, I threatened a classmate with physical violence if he didn't dance to a slow song with me because I wanted the experience, and I knew he was scared of my kicking range.
That is insane. That's crazy. You know what? You probably, like, awakened something in that guy. That guy, you threatened to, like, beat him up if he didn't slow dance with you, and now he's probably into, like, CBT, and it's your fault. You probably did that to him. Like, that was such a formative memory for him that now he's the reason why we have CBT. It's you. You're the reason.
Really bad,
you're the reason you did this.
I'm in a relationship of 5 years now because I got Tipsy XD.
Froggy?
What's up? Oh my
Froggy?
god!
Hope you're doing awesome.
Oh
Froggy?
my god! I'm so happy to hear
One
that!
of my favorite Stephen King's books is The Outsider. You gotta read it. Also, I went to the hotel in Colorado where he got the inspiration for The Shining.
Did the elevator open and a gush blood? Cause I saw that in the movie. Cosmic, I'm so freaking happy for you, and I hope that you have 5 years more at least. At least 5 years more. At most? No, at least. Dude, yeah. So my tactic for reading Stephen King is I'm reading pre-drug Stephen King, drugged Stephen King, and then clean Stephen King. And it was written while he was in, like, the midst of...
Froggy?
drugs. So
I
much
was
drug
with
abuse.
one of
You're
my
doing
friends
awesome,
who's a
Froggy.
chicken and so only saw it from the vehicle. Oh, ow.
One of your friends is a chicken. Yo, I want a chicken as a pet. I know you didn't mean literally that your friend with a chicken, that your friend is a chicken, but like, so much cocaine for
Frankly,
Mr. King.
I hope
Dude.
it did awaken something in him. Here's to Jeremy invented CBT due to a lesbian.
Let's go, Jeremy. Original CBT. Thank you, Jeremy. GB, thank you, Jeremy. Now we have Quinn Bennett, the CBT VTuber, all because of Jeremy. Thank you, Jeremy.
What would
Shout
you
out Jeremy.
recommend as a good intro Stephen King book for someone who typically hates horror, but wants to explore his writing?
Oh, God. That's a good question. Honestly, I didn't find The Stand very scary. I didn't find The Stand scary personally. It was just kind of like insane. It was just like crazy. It is scary, but I've only read The Stand and It so far because these books are fucking huge. They're giant, and I only started maybe a month ago. And right now, like I said, I'm going from Sober King, hopped up on Drugs King, to like Sober King again. And
I love
the
you,
Drugs
Froggy.
King books.
I'm so glad I discovered you from Zentria's Vox. You were such a treasure.
What? Oh my gosh! Thank you so much, Booba Window.
Start with his short stories. They're usually not long enough to get crazy graphic.
Yeah, it has gotten pretty graphic. It's graphic, and also the things that happen in it, or the things that he writes and says, I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about? What is brother waffling about? Like, you can tell he's on drugs. You can tell he's on drugs when you're reading it. And it's so fascinating. Yes, Cujo. I'm reading Cujo next. I honestly, I decided to read Cujo next, but I was considering putting it off because I love dogs. Same with Pet Sematary. I'm really not looking forward to reading Pet Sematary because I love animals, and I think that one's gonna be so scary. That one's gonna be so scary. Yeah, Cujo's the one with the killer dog. The Dark Tower series isn't quite horror.
Here. Can I just say
I want to
that
read
your
it.
eyes are so beautiful.
What the frick? Thank you so much. Thank you. I tried to bat my eyelids, but I forgot how to do it. I don't have motor skills.
The Dark Tower series.
I kind of just started dragging my eyelids and staring at you really up close instead of flirtatiously batting my eyelids. I kind of fucked it up a little bit there. Sorry, please excuse my motor skills and pretend that I did it good. Thank you.
Toast!
Toast! Oh my god, I love you. It's so good to freaking see you. Right. Oh shit, I didn't finish giving you all my updates and everything. Okay, so I'm moving. Hold on. I got distracted by fucking Stephen King. I gotta tell you that I'm moving.
In the 80s that he has no memory of writing, directing, or filming any of Maximum Overdrive from how high he was.
Are you serious? I need to read Maximum Overdrive. I need to read it. His drug novels are funny. They're crazy.
What's up, Froggy? What's up,
I was the
Froggy?
one in Zen's chat
Hope
last
you're
time
doing
being
awesome,
like, this
Froggy.
person died here and this person died here. Ow. I love ghost stories. I'm thinking we should bring you all along and go to the Waverly Hills Sanatorium.
So, Papa and I had such a horrible experience flying to America. The airports were crazy.
She was 8 months pregnant with my brother and ended up having an emotional breakdown.
See, I'm scared of Pet Sematary. I want to read it, but I'm
2
scared.
months. Glad you were back to streaming.
Thank you, Owl. Thank you. I'm glad too. I fucking missed you guys. Holy shit. You're not going to live by yourself? I'm concerned for you. I'm not going to live by myself. So I am moving. I won't get into the details, but I will have a roommate situation. But in addition to that, my grandparents want to move because my poppy can't do stairs anymore. So they're looking for like a bungalow situation, and with the current housing market up here, our housing market is really bad, like comically bad. There's a YouTube channel where all he does...
Maximum Overdrive are good options for the person who eats horror just because they are so out there, and Evil Cars is intrinsically silly.
I love Christine. I haven't read Christine, but the movie is really funny. The Evil Cars thing is really funny. You can also tell that King really loves cars because anytime there's a car in a scene, he goes straight into like hyperfixatedly describing the vehicle. And I'm like, I get it. He loves cars, dude. What was I fucking saying? Oh, right. Okay. So I am moving out of this house, but my current roommate situation is also splitting up. So one of our roommates is staying here, and other friends are going to be taking my place and Maddie's place. Maddie and I are going to be moving out, and I am looking at switching to a house. I'm looking at buying a house because, I shit you not, the mortgage, the cost of a mortgage and property taxes is cheaper than paying rent on a property
For many more months,
that you
my
lease.
favorite Froggy. FroggyLoch love. FroggyLoch love. FroggyLoch love.
Insane! It used to be that you would rent to pay less, but now renting is more expensive. So, I went through a whole thing, and I got pre-approved for a mortgage, and unfortunately, with my mortgage that I am pre-approved for, I cannot afford to live in my city. So I may be a little bit flaky still for the next month or two as we look for a home. My grandparents and I are essentially going to be looking for attached home units. So like a townhouse unit or a bungalow unit where they're semi-detached, but there's two of them. So my grandparents are going to be my neighbors, so that if they ever need help with anything as they're getting older, as my poppy is having health issues, I can run next door and I can help them. So that's what we're doing. And I might be a little bit flaky just because I have to go travel, like I have to travel to look at homes that are so fucking far away from where I currently live. And my family are helping me with the worst part with getting a mortgage is there's getting the pre-approved rate, which is fine, but then getting the down payment together for the house is awful, and my family is helping out with that because the plan is, again, that I'm kind of going to be helping take care of my grandparents, and we're going to be kind of moving as a unit. But I like my privacy. So I will not be living with my grandparents, but we'll be living next door to each other, and I will have my trusty roommate to make sure that, you know, if I ever have a health crisis of my own, I'll have the help. So no, I don't need a house-a-thon or a down. Dude, I am not starting a subathon until I finish meeting all the subathon goals that I still have to meet. Do you know how much shit I owe you guys still? I owe you guys so much shit. Oh my god. No swampathon until I can fucking finish those goddamn goals. Plus, like I said, like, I don't need money because my family is helping me. I also, part of the reason, low-key, why I did not stream right before the convention is because I was taking rush order paintings back to back from Gamer Supps, because the money with the rush order fee was so good that I was like, oh, I paused the music. I was like, this is my down payment on my house. So I have a good chunk of money set aside for a home down payment. I've got my pre-approved mortgage. It's just a matter of finding somewhere like an hour or 2 hours away from where I currently live where I can actually afford to exist.
More Zilla Gone Wild. That video was so fun.
Oh my god, that's right. So Papa has been helping me. I don't have my hands aren't working, and I'm gonna figure that out why
no
after.
No
house-a-thon! You know what's insane? I used to always ceaselessly make jokes to friends, to family about, well, you know, when they're getting houses and whatever, I'll be renting for life because I'm never going to be able to afford a home. I'm a millennial in Canada.
Froggy keeps streaming until every incentive and goal is done.
Wait, that's actually a good idea. That's actually a really fun idea. If we did a goal-a-thon where I just like marathon streams and hit all the goals. Hold on, that sounds really fun. I want to do that, but after the housing thing, because like I said, there will be some days where I have to cancel stream because I gotta drive for like an hour or 2 hours to go look at houses in some neighborhood I've never been to.
Saying Medicus will have to help when both your grandparents and you have issues with your legs and get stuck on the stairs.
Yes, that is literally what I'm saying. And honestly, like, it's been a whole thing. Like I said, I didn't want to get into
it again if you want.
Oh my god, Jade! Like I said, I didn't want to get into like details of things, but essentially my roommates and we have been friends since middle school and best friends since high school. So we're childhood besties and I love being able to live with them, but Polar can't come with us because the house that I can afford to get and to move into won't be big enough. So only Maticus. So we're splitting up the party and it's a bit of a sad thing. So I don't want to get into like details and the mess of it, but Polar's going to be okay. And Polar is going to have some other friends that we have move in and take up our spots as roommate. Wait, you drive? Is it scary to drive with? Oh, sorry. I don't drive. No, my bad. When I said I'm going to be driving for an hour to 2 hours, I meant I'm going to be, passenger princessing while either my grandparents drive or while like the real estate agent drives. But I'm gonna be having to do quite a bit of traveling since I can't afford to live in my current city. Not with houses anyway. But it's mind-blowing to me that now it's flipped and mortgage is cheaper than renting. It's crazy.
I like how all of chat collectively went on when you said you were driving.
Dude, I know! I know, dude! So I'm trying to find a home right now. So I am going to be back and returning to a regular stream schedule now that I have access to my PC. But things that I wanted you to know were going on was I am house hunting with my grandparents and with Maddie. I'm going to be a homeowner. Dude, I've dreamed since I was a kid of owning a home. It's crazy to me that our the economic state of our country has reached a point where it's cheaper to have a mortgage. The hard part is getting enough money to have the down payment. Now, that said, I can't afford a detached home. It's gonna be like a townhouse or some shit like that, but oh my god, that's crazy. Wow. A shiny new home with my beautiful wife Maticus and my grandparents. I'm so excited to... Oh yeah, the election was yesterday too, which also, okay, I'm gonna get a little political for a moment. I won't get too political because again, I want this to be like a nice escape where you don't have to stress about things. All I'm gonna say is in the political parties up here, one guy, I know, this is where my mods start sweating because I said I was gonna be political. One guy, he was pushing a plan that was gonna destroy a shit ton of native land and reserves, and he lost his spot in parliament to a native Canadian guy. And I thought that's funny as fuck. I thought that was so funny. I was like, get him out of here! Get him out of here! Let's go, that's karma! Anyway, I'm done being political. I just wanted to say that. That's all I wanted to say, is that I think that's very funny. Very cool election. Canucks, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Dude, this election was so stressful. I'm so glad that it's over. Holy shit. Like, all options, I know, like, for my Americans, all options this year sucked dick. All of them. all of them were so bad. It was like picking the lesser of all evils. You know what I mean? Like the lesser of all the evils. And I feel like American elections have been that too. Was he the Mi'kmaq MP? You know who else is Mi'kmaq? Do you know? Do you know who else is Mi'kmaq? Do you know who else is Mi'kmaq? It's me. I'm Mi'kmaq. I'm Mi'kmaq. I'm Mi'kmaq. Which, so we're originally from Halifax, like my family, and my grandparents, so we're taking a trip actually. When I was like, hey, I might flake on streams from time to time because I have to travel and look at houses. My grandparents and I are going on a trip. Well, my mom's coming too, but we're going on a trip to New Brunswick to look at homes. Like, that's how far away I may be moving from my current home. We might go back to Halifax. We might go back to New Brunswick, where we originally came from. So that's gonna be cool. That's where you're moving! Dude, the people in New Brunswick are so funny. They're such a treat. Dude, so my family has some friends, and they took a vacation down to, I think, PEI, like Prince Edward Island, the Maritimes. And everyone in the Maritime province treats you like it's really nice, but the prices are still kind of nuts. They're better than out here. You can get like not even a full townhouse, but we're talking a duplex. So somebody is living above you or under you. And that's the property that you have. That property is listed at 600 bands. 600K to have a downstairs or an upstairs neighbor for life. And that's like that's what you own. That's your home. 600K! It's terrible, right? There's a guy whose YouTube channel, all he does is he takes property listings from Canada and he compares them to like castles in Europe that have been updated and renovated for not Froggy doxing yourself in the future. Well, I just like 600K is cheap in my country. It is, dude. Our Canadian dollar is like, I'm gonna shit myself. I'm gonna fucking, if you want a detached house, you're paying $1 million for like a detached. He found it. Thank you, Maddie. Thank you. There's a guy who finds renovated castles in Europe that cost the same amount of like as a duplex in Canada. Maddie just sent him to me. 1 second. Oh my god, this fucking guy. It's the funniest thing. Just to give you an idea of what things are like. But the Maritime prices are a lot better, and also the people in the Maritimes are really funny. Like, my family's friends, they took a vacation out to PEI in the summertime, or, no, it was fall. It was fall because it was Thanksgiving, and they were at a pub. Help!
Come on, Froggy.
Help!
FroggyLoch sussy.
Help! They were at a pub. This guy. They were at a pub. And they started talking to some locals who were also in the pub. And the locals were like, oh, you're alone for Thanksgiving? Well, that won't do. Why don't you come over? We got a bird in the oven. And they're like, oh, no, that's okay. Like, you know, we're from Ontario. And we're just here having a little vacay, having a little one. And they were like, oh, no, come over and have a little turkey, have a little roast. We got the cranberries. You like cranberries and stuffing? Oh, it's going to be so good. So they were invited over to this family's house and just like allowed to sit at their fucking table. Strangers, complete strangers who met in a fucking pub. And okay, you know what? The Irish accent is crazy, but in PEI, you either have a French accent, an Irish accent, or a First Nations accent. And it's a mixing pot of those three because there were settlers who I think were from Ireland, and they settled in Newfoundland. There were people from Ireland, there were the French, and there were the English, and then there's the Mi'kmaq, who are all across like New Brunswick and that entire area. So a lot of people from PEI, they sound like that. They sound like they got like really, really, I love the way that they talk so much. But also, I've just been told that the hospitality, the East Coast hospitality is incredible. So I really, honestly, I would love to live there. I think that's hilarious. I love Labrador people. I love fucking sweet, happy people who are just like dogs and they're just happy to see you. And they're like, oh yeah, you're a stranger. Come on in. And we got a turkey. We got a bird in the oven and we've got it full of stuff and it's going to be so delicious. Oh, you got some gravy. We got the gravy train. You come over, hop on the gravy train, sit at our table. Welcome. You're part of our family now. Like, it's crazy. That's so different from American East Coast hospitality. That's what it was like. That's what it's like in the Maritimes. And that's what my family is originally from. So we were like, oh my God, we could go back. We could go back there. And I just went, yeah, I want to live with other people who will let strangers hang out. Exactly. Because that's me. Which actually, so because at the last convention I went to, people were clowning on me and saying that people were Zentrea when they weren't Zentrea. When I was meeting anyone at this convention and they would ask who I was, I would say, I'm Zentrea. And I would not drop the bit until someone corrected and said that I was Froggy. But I became not Zentrea. I was like, oh yeah, I'm Zentrea. Oh, sorry, Maddie's calling me. Hey, what's up?
You're out of time. You missed my last time check, so I called you.
Wait, out of time?
Yep.
Oh shit, we have
like
Kingmaker
20
tonight!
minutes to do the entirety of your living situations, and then we start prep for Kingmaker.
Hey, I have to go record for a show.
Really quick.
Wait,
play
what
your
time
European
is it?
Castles video.
What time is it? It's only 8:10? Oh fuck, I didn't even promote the cities yet! Okay, wait, so I'll speedrun everything. Look at these, look at this. This is how bad the housing situation in Canada is.
Canadian real estate versus literal European castles, Part 5. We're starting off with 14 Grange Avenue in Toronto, which, as you can see, has some fun murals on the walls. This property has a detached garage, also with fun murals. It's got some upstairs living space. It's got a hallway. This is an actual kitchen. That seems to work. It's got a bedroom, some more living space.
That seems to
a
work.
renovated bathroom, which is actually pretty decently nice. Staircase to the basement. There's the basement bathroom, basement bedroom, and a hot water heater. Overall, this place is actually not that bad. I appreciate that they did actually renovate one of the bathrooms in the house. In part 2 of the Private Island series, when you guys said, we want functioning toilets in the bathroom and not just a folding camping chair, they heard what you said. And they listened. So what did it cost you to live here? Only $2.85 million. That's fair. That's a good price for a building that's suitable for human occupation. But as always, we're going to compare it to a castle.
Yeah.
In this case, Orchardton Castle in Scotland. And I converted the currency, okay? Here's what it costs in pounds. Here's what it costs in Canadian dollars. It's the same as the Toronto property. I converted it like I always do. Don't comment about it. Orchardton Castle is a Scottish baronial-style castle situated on 5 acres of land. It features 40 rooms, including 20 bedrooms, with 30 working fireplaces, as well as oil central heating. There's also a large pond, a wooden stable block, a large gravel parking area, and a footpath that provides access to a private beach. Just look at some of these photos. Pretty nice. Large bathroom, it's got a movie theater, a library, a drawing room, a dining room, and a ping pong table, which is kind of my personal favorite. It's also got 900 meg broadband internet. If you're not Canadian, it's really hard to explain why this detail is so infuriating, but trust me, I'm unreasonably angry about it. So
it's true! Oh my god, that's the other fucking thing! That's the other fucking thing! It's finding somewhere in this hick fucking country where there's good internet! Holy shit! Oh right, okay, so anyway, TLDR, that was my...
Castles are cheaper.
Castles are cheaper, and also, my fishing music. That's why I was gone. I was doing a lot of Gamer Supps work to raise money for my house down payment, and I have that money now because I worked my little tush off, and I did 9 paintings in 3 weeks for Gamer Supps, I think. 9 fucking paintings? Yeah, woo! And I got it. I got enough money for my down payment on my house.
Always for that.
So I am moving. I might have days where I have to cancel stream or flake because I am moving, getting a place with Maddie, with my grandparents. I talked about the Gamer Supps situation. Right! Okay, so the timing of this feels weird. Almost a little... It almost makes me feel a little... I feel weird and inappropriate. Like, hey, look, a product! But, I know there's a lot of shit going on right now, and that's why it feels weird, but it's just the timing. While I was away at the convention, we released some merchandise, which I haven't been able to properly promote, so I don't know if you've seen it yet or looked into it. Novel, the fucking goat, has worked with me to make my very first figure, and I never thought that would fucking happen in my entire life. I never, ever thought I would have a figurine. Feels so surreal. Yeah, the city! Novel Horizons City. City. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. It's a cute little chibi figurine, and Ari, like, a bunch of creators have them. I think Egg and Ghosty as well. But Ari and I, we have, like, a besties bundle. It's so freaking cute. Hold on, I have to show you. I have to freaking show you. Look, 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 look. Look, 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 look. Get out of here. Get fucking, get out of here. Get out of there. Look at this. 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 It's so cute. It's so cute. It's so cute. It's us together. It's us together. So you can get the city on its own, or you can buy the cities as a bundle, and you can get them both. You can get both of them. And I know that, like, we look a little gray in these photos. I promise the colors are better. I promise it's just like, it's just the photo. I'm not that gray. It's very colorful. I saw it in real life. There's bad lighting. Just bad lighting, okay? Don't look at the bad lighting. It's actually so fucking cute. It's so freaking cute. This is my city. I'm so freaking cute. I'm astonished. I felt so bad because my model has so many little details and designs. I broke this. I broke this. They had the city to show me at at the panel at the convention, and when they handed it to me, I was like, whoa, Nelly! And I pretended to throw it, but I did not know I was holding the prototype. I was holding, like, the first prototype. Nothing was glued together. So her head flew off. The paintbrushes went everywhere, and I broke it. So the city that was on display for the rest of the convention was missing a paintbrush because we were all in the back with flashlights looking for the parts of the prototype that I had thrown. And anyway, I just wanted to say, yours will be together. It will not fall apart when you throw it or pretend to throw. I pretended to throw it. I didn't know it was a prototype. I didn't know it was little bits and pieces. I didn't know it was going to explode into a million little shrapnel pieces. I didn't know. But I felt terrible. And I was in there with a little baby flashlight looking around like, oh, here's a part of her hair. And then we put it back together. And, the little city that was sitting on the table for the rest of the convention was missing one of the paintbrushes because we could not find it. But I broke that. I exploded it. I broke it. I exploded it. So you can get mine. Or you could get Ari's. God, so fucking cute. Oh, I love this bitch. I love her. She's like, sometimes you meet somebody and you feel like a part of your soul is a part of their soul, and you just have, like, I don't know, such a deep soul connection, and I feel like I have that with Ari. I love her so much. So you could get us by ourselves, but we'll be cold. So what you should really do is, if you want one, you should get the other one so that she can warm up my butt. Look at that. Who's gonna warm up my butt?
What's up, Froggy?
Look at that. Who's gonna warm up her butt? You gotta sit in. I love her! I love her so much. We want to do more stuff together like this too, so please look forward to it. That is the end of my big merch announcement. So exciting, so exciting. I know that this is happening.
Ari said we should keep them in jars. If she says otherwise, she's definitely lying. She said it, not us.
In separate jars? Or together? Because I would go in a jar together, But if it was separate, I think you're making that up. She wouldn't say to keep us in separate jars. She would say to put us together in the same jar. Same jar placed on a radiator? Are you trying to melt us? What the fuck, dude?
She's not gonna get that reference, chat. And listen, if I see any of you post pictures with these in jars, you will vanish and no one will know where you went. I will not notify your family. Good luck.
Wait. What happened to the... Wait, what's this with the radiator? Wait, tell me tomorrow. Shit, I have 10 minutes to go. I have Zoran's show tonight. Oh my god, I have to tell Zen I can't make the collab. Has it been 3 hours? Oh my god, did I yap to you for 3... hey. So...
Zen's like fully offline.
Oh my god! I feel so bad! Oh no! That's okay, I'm sure she understood. I had to yap at you. We had so much stuff to catch up on. I missed you guys. I wanted to talk with you about freaking everything. Let's see who's on. Let's see who's online. Let's do a little raid, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh my god, before stream tomorrow, I have a meeting with the real estate agent. Wish me luck. Wish me luck. Thank you. If you could just, like, take a fraction of your time to siphon the energy of floor clovers. If you could, like, go outside and
you guys, so many homies streaming right now.
Destroy some four-leaf clovers, like, smush them into pulp, and then siphon their life energy towards me so that I could have the luck. Thank you. Because I'm really hoping that we find some properties that are not super fucking far away, like an hour at most, please. Although, I am open to moving to Halifax. I don't know. So, I have 2 friends who are doing donathons, subathons right now to try and reach personal goals. We're going to probably alternate for the next, like, however long their donathons and subathons are going. We're probably going to alternate between rating them. We've got Vex and Beepers. They are both...
Happy all our comments on the cover, so I can see how much we love it, because I know we'll love it.
I will. And you know what? This weekend, I'm going to nag him. I'm going to nag him about it because we got to get that cover done. It's been like 2 months. He's got to pick up the pace. I'll be like, come on, you old fart. No, I'm just kidding. But we are working on it. So today we're going to raid into... Oh, Vex is playing Minecraft with everybody. Let's raid into Vex. And then tomorrow we will raid into Beepers. Because I want to support the homies while they're going through all their money-raising stuff. They're trying to raise money for different projects that are really freaking cool, so... Please don't biff it. Please don't biff it. Did I do it? Yes! I remembered the code! Dude, after a month, I remembered how to put in the /raid command! I remembered how to do it! I will see you guys tomorrow. I love you so freaking much. Please give Vex... Katie is also doing a subathon? Okay, Vex today, Beepers tomorrow, Katie the next day, Vex again. We're just gonna loop between the peeps that are currently marathoning stuff to try and save for things. Yeah, for sure. Big time. Guys, I love you. Big kissies. Goodbye. I'll see you tomorrow. I have to go record. Bye!